suck my fat nut and bolt emoji.
What? How did that even... How did that get let through? What the hell? Sunger, what? What emoji even is that? What the hell is that? Can we ban that guy? Can we freaking ban that guy? Hello? Hello? Dog, I was low-key scrolling Twitter. That's the biggest... That was genuinely the most jump scared I've ever been. Ban me and you like nuns and ball. Well, it's a good thing there's a timeout option instead of banning you. That's different, you know? It's slightly different. What will we do without Cal, though? Probably be happy. Probably succeed in life. Probably have a loving family. Have a... like, not cry. Probably be rich and famous. Lots of things, really. I think it would all... everything kind of would fall into place, to be honest with you. What happens if I don't melt cheese? The Twitch will specify I must. You want to find out? All I gotta say is if you have the chance to melt cheese and you don't, I might know. I might know about it. Would we date women at the level of Nikkei? Don't be rude. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous, bro. Don't be freaking ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 1,000 years in the gym before you could even look upon a Nikkei woman anywhere near. How dare you? How dare you? Sorry, I will melt cheese. Exactly. Exactly. And it's that easy, chat. And it's that freaking easy. Oh my god, dude. I low-key died like 30 minutes ago, bro.
Do I need to do my sit-ups many more times for the Nikkei women?
You gotta do 10 times that. You gotta do quadruple that, bro. You're 10 years late. Or however old you are, you're that many years late to working out in order to be on par with a Nikkei woman. Let's be 100%. You have to have the fucking good graces of God to be on your side in order to have a chance with a Nikkei. My brain feels dead. I know. What I should have done in room exercise. That's crazy. With this heat, dude. Dude. Oh my god. I saw the most diabolical heat map, bro. I saw the most diabolical heat map of right now and for the rest of the week, bro. Can you just have a little look-see? Hold on, let me pull up the heat map. Oh my good god. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. I think it was like... it wasn't the heat map directly, but it's like the heat feeling directly. Like that, how hot it actually feels in a certain spot. Look at this bullshit. And look where I am. Look where I am. It's fucking hot. It's hot. It's hot. Well, not where I am right now because we have fucking AC. Dude, I saw a tweet that pissed me off so much, bro. Yes. I saw a tweet that pissed me off so much of the heat map of America because it's going to be like that all week and like with no falter. It's going to be like that the whole time, okay? And then some fucking chud foid over in the EU was like, is this the AC thing that you guys are talking about? And I'm like, yes, because when I go home, it's not hot. I go home, I'm low key. I have a heat fucking warmer for my feet because it's so cold in the basement, bro. It's low key cold in my house because that's what air conditioning is for. Jesus. I mean, when I go outside, yes, it is hot. When I go to work,
Ozzy,
yes, it is hot.
Finally get your meds?
No, dude. Okay, I kind of expected it to be later in the day because they usually wait till like the last second to actually make it. But I haven't gotten literally any message. Let me low key pull it up. Hold on, my thing is gonna freeze for a bit. Why is Ozzy Gaming looking at me like this? Why is he looking at me like that? What the hell? What the hell? Hold on, let me see if I have a thingy thing. If I've got a little update. My prescription. Shut up! Me. That's you. That's you right now. That's low genuinely you right now. Hold on. On hold. But it doesn't fucking say. I swear to God, bro. I swear to on God, on fucking Kami-sama, bro. It's gonna be over if I don't get my goddamn meds, bro. Seeing the English football players complaining over the heat? Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be 23C average in America? Yeah. But the difference is we have AC. I think surely after 2 or 3 years of the EU being in constant heat during the summer, surely they eventually all get AC, right? Or will they just complain every year? Because I swear to God, it's been like this every year where every time summer rolls around, they always have this thing of like, well, it's never hot here. And it's like, it literally is hot every year. I can't fucking do it anymore. It doesn't matter. I'm not complaining. Even though it's actually like, my car was telling me it was 100 degrees on my way home from work. But here's the thing. I'm still going to go out on Tuesday or Wednesday and mow grass. Doesn't matter. I'll still be taking my 4 to 5 hours doing yard work. I don't give a shit. Bro, put some sunscreen on. Put some sunscreen on. Get a little thing of water, and then you're good to go. What are we playing today this time? I don't freaking know. I have no plans. You know why? I was supposed to be live an hour ago. I last minute messaged the Discord saying I'd be late because I started feeling sick to my stomach. Don't know why that happens. Actually, I do know why that happens. It just randomly happens because my body hates me, SMHing my head. So I had to say, give me one moment. And now I feel great. I feel fine. I didn't want to say in the Discord that I was feeling sick because people might think that I might not make it to stream at all, which I didn't want them to think. I knew I was going to be good like an hour. But I'm good now. I'm here. I'm alive. But I have no plans. Zero plans. Oh my God! Wait, hold on. I gotta give you guys an update.
When you play horror games, they would be really entertaining.
No, we gotta save horror games for October. That's the only time it makes sense for me to play horror games. I'm saving all of my horror-related ideas that I keep getting for October. Including the tier listing all horror franchises on YouTube. I'm gonna keep that till October. Oh yeah, I want to give you guys an update to my audio booking adventure, bro. Hold on, this might sound boring, but I'm low-key. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have known, but I got really bored at work recently with both podcast and music, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll just try out the audiobook. So I've been listening to an audiobook of Mushoku Tensei, which is a light novel of an anime. Well, okay, there's an anime based on the light novel. And it's a book it's a book series I read as a kid, like 4 or 5 years ago, that I really liked, even though the main character is kind of creepy. So this has led me to discover something. First of all, it's still a banger. I've really been enjoying it. Second of all,
not the 40-year-old and the 11-year-old.
Yeah, dude. Through the reread, I've been paying way more attention because I've had ADHD for a long time, so I've realized how much I missed in the story by simply moving my eyes but not actually reading when I was a kid. But with the audiobook, it's so much easier. Anyways, yeah, I'm now remembering all of the absolutely crazy weird things that conspired in the story. The problem is, without the weird things, it is literally the best written isekai fantasy of all fucking time. Not even a competition. I don't even care what people have to say, okay? It literally is. If you ignore the fact that a 40-year-old did have sex with a 15-year-old, okay? That if you just completely forget about that part, then the rest of the story is the most well-written fantasy story of all time, okay? Yeah, it's bad. Huh? Okay, so okay, fuck. Now I'm gonna go on a detour. The main guy is a 40-year-old like loser shut-in who got bullied a lot, so ended up being a shut-in and being a fat loser Redditor. And then he died by getting hit by a truck because he got kicked out by his older brother once. He was saving like a group of teenagers or something from getting hit by a truck that was going haywire or whatever. He dies. He gets reincarnated, fantasy world magic, blah, 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 cliche. The only thing is, since he's a loser pervert, he's still a pervert in the new world. The problem is, since he's like a new guy, right? So he, in the story, in the first part of the story, the big part of the story where shit actually starts getting real, he's only like 10 years old, okay? His big adventure at the very beginning is he starts at like 10 years old, then gets to 11, 12, and 13. The first time he has sex in the entire story, he is 13 years old and the girl is 15 years old. The only problem is he literally is a 40-year-old that got reincarnated. So why never? That's basically the bad part, okay?
Ozzy, I don't believe you read this as you can't read.
Brother, oh my gosh. SMHing my head. You guys don't understand how actually great it is to read. Like, okay, here's the thing. I like reading, but the problem is I don't have a lot of time for it. Like, I tried starting to read the ReZero light novel, which is really great, and I one time spent like 2 days straight reading it. But the problem is I get nothing done. So then I discovered the audiobook things. So now I can talk about my audiobook problem, bro. Because here I am, listening to this very fucking like 60-year-old narrator reading this audiobook to me, bro. He's talking about weird things. He's saying things that a 60-year-old man probably shouldn't be saying. And then all of a sudden, I'm listening to this on Spotify. I get an ad and I go, that's weird. I shouldn't have any ads. This is Spotify Premium. And I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't an ad. This guy, I was like, this isn't an ad. You know what the ad was telling me? It says something along the lines of like, you have used up your 15 hours of audiobook time. Excuse me? Excuse me? My what? So I do a little bit of digging. I open up my Spotify account. Turns out, even when you pay for Spotify Premium, I pay for the goddamn Spotify Premium like family plan, which is like $21 a month or some shit. I look it up. Apparently, you're only allowed 15 hours of audiobooks, which I don't know if you guys know this. If you were to read light novels, they take about 8 hours, 9 hours, at least for the light novels that I'm reading right now, okay? Which means you can only get through about 2 light novels before your time runs up. And I was also thinking about it. It renews every month, but here's the thing. I listen to it all the time at work. I went through all 15 hours in 2 work days, which makes sense. Because work days are at the very least 8 hours each, which means 2 days is 16 hours. So what the fuck was I supposed to do? And I was like, oh, maybe they have an add-on, right? So you could pay more money to get like infinite hours. And I was thinking, maybe this is like a $3 add-on. And you know what? If it was a $3 add-on, I'm low-key fine with it because this book is so interesting to me that I'm actually like down to pay for this, okay? I look it up. It's like a $15 add-on or some shit. And I go, what? Hold on, let me double check to make sure the exact thing before because I know it's expensive, but I think it's around 15 bucks. I gotta remember what it was. Dude, this is actually pissing me off. It's pissing me off so fucking much, dude. So the first 2 months of this actually is free. So, I guess I'll give a little bit of leeway to them. They're giving me 2 months free of this. But hold on. Let me show you this. If I can find it. So, it is what? Audiobooks Plus is... It won't even tell me. It just says it's $0 for right now. Hold on, let me look it up.
Ozzy, you didn't have plans, right? I can recommend a great game.
Shut up.
It's called
Shush.
War
Shush, 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 shush,
War
shush.
Thunder. That's it.
No. Oh, okay, so I found it. So If you want the extended audiobook thing for Spotify, it is an extra $12 per month, which is almost doubling the amount of money you would pay per month for Spotify. And this isn't even the bad part. You know why? Because I was like, fuck it. This has been really entertaining for me to the point of like my days of work are going by faster. You know what? Fuck it. I'll pay for it until I finish like this light novel maybe. I have a deeper look at this. It gets worse. Not only is it $12 more every month. What is it? No.
Paragraphs today. I swear on my two kidneys. Wait, where are my kidneys?
Well, I had to pay for the VTuber donation somehow. So here's the thing. The extra $12 a month is not even infinite amounts of audiobook time. You want to know what the extra $12 a month is? It's only an extra 15 hours of listen time. So that's it. Paying an extra $12 a month, almost doubling the amount of money I would pay for Spotify, is only 15 more hours of audiobook time, which means that paying what, almost $30 or more for Spotify Premium can only get you 30 hours of audiobook time, which is about 4 to 5 books of, sorry, light novels, not books, light novels. What the brother. So I'm like, surely there's got to be some other way to listen to more. There's got to be some other way.
Scamified.
I know. And I'm like, there's got to be some other way. And I look at, oh, there's one more option to increase the amount of time you can listen to this. And it's called a top-up. Purchase a 10-hour top-up and tune back in. So you can temporarily purchase 10 more hours one time, okay? Well, you can buy it multiple times, but it's not like it...
It's a school night. I have to wake up at 5:45 to go to school. I set an alarm for 4:45 so I can watch your stream.
Hey, yo, that's kind of crazy, bro. That's dedication right there. That is dedication. I'll give it to you, bro. Holy. Anyways, oh, yeah. So for an extra $13, you can get an extra 10 hours of free time. I would be spending $13 every day and a half so that I can listen to this every day at work until it renews. I couldn't fucking believe this, bro. I actually could not believe this. Is the fucking devil running Spotify? I don't understand. Who the fuck made this up? I don't get it. I don't get it. Because I'm looking at my things right here. I've only been listening to this book for 3 work days. And I've already listened to 22 hours of audiobooks. I only have 8 hours left. I have 1 more work day left of listening to this audiobook. And the thing is, it renews in 5 days, which I think is when my billing period is. My billing period is, let me see. The next day would be 7/5. Oh, okay, so that wouldn't be in 5 days. Okay, so when does this thing come back? When does my audiobook listening time redo? Because, dude, this is actually pissing me off. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go into YouTube. I'm gonna listen to shit on YouTube. It's not on YouTube. The only audiobook version of this on YouTube is by some stupid fucking AI. And it's that actually pissed me off more, bro. Is that like some guy didn't even go through the effort of reading me the book. Instead, he just had an AI do it and like shamelessly uploaded it, bro. Literally kill yourself in Minecraft. Golly, I can't fucking do this anymore. What is the title if you're willing to share? It's Mushoku Tensei. But the thing is, like, there are multiple options on YouTube, but they're just not as good as this guy. This guy that read every single one of these light novels on Spotify, he's literally like a professional audiobook guy. He's literally known as the audiobook guy. Like, that's him. He's so good at this. Even though it's a little cringy when he tries to do, like, a little girl voice. But either way.
Spotify has audiobooks.
Don't get into it. Don't get into it, because if you find a fucking good one, you won't be able to finish it. You just won't be able to finish it without spending your literal soul to the devil that owns Spotify, bro.
Balls come back after Cal deleted
No, he hasn't given them back. I don't understand, bro. A one-time payment unlocks an audiobook for your account. You can listen to the audiobook anytime. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Is this why they do this? Hold on. Hold on. Do they want me to buy the book? Is that why?
He took them away permanently.
He did. That's what I'm saying. A one-time payment unlocks an audiobook for your account, and you can listen to the audiobook anytime on Spotify.
Crashing out and then said, "Kill yourself."
Genuinely,
in Minecraft, of course.
In Minecraft, genuinely kill themselves in Minecraft. What evil fucking person decides this is how they want their stupid fucking app to work, dude? I can't believe this is the most popular app for all this shit. Buy book. Oh, that's why it's so fucking expensive. They want you to buy the book and then you won't have to pay for the extra audiobook time. The only problem is every single one of these books is $20. Which means if I wanted to buy all 26 books, I would... Oh my god. And the thing is, I can read all of them, and this guy reads all of them in only 8 hours. Like, the longest one here is only 9 hours. $20 a fucking... $20 for 9 hours of reading time that I would probably never listen to again is... I might as well spend that on OnlyFans. That's a joke. That was a joke. That's a joke. SMH. Let me see. How many are there? What? Yeah, there's 26 novels, bro. Okay, if I got rid of the amount that I already have read, 26 times, or no, 26 minus 7. So it's 19 books that I'd have to buy. 19 times 20. I'd spend almost $400 on books. Why would I do that? This is a horrible method. I mean, I guess it like really gets you interested in the book so that you eventually just buy it and it really helps the creators, I guess. But come on. Fuck, dude. Krill myself. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could technically not buy all the books and just buy... I'll buy a book until my audiobook listen time renews, because I guess it renews every month. Or I don't know what the renew time is. I don't freaking know.
Ozzy, I'll go charge my phone. It's at 1%. I forgot to charge it before I slept and woke up at 4:45. Crying face emoji.
Yikes. Yeah, it's literally once a month, which is fucking crazy to me, bro. You're telling me people are supposed to be able to read as many books as they want, but yet it's only 15 hours per month? 30 days? That's half an hour a day. That's fucking nothing. I don't understand. And then if you pay the absurd extra 12 bucks, then it's they're 30 hours per month, which is like still less than an hour a day. Is it Cliff Kirk that narrates it? I think that was his name. I think that was what his name was. Because genuinely, I think that I remember his name because Charlie Kirk. Don't. Please tell me, Whisker, that you randomly found that he actually just has it all for free. It's time to make new accounts. Well, no. Permission to send you a link on Discord. Yes. Yes, please tell me you found a free version of this. Also, I love this. Nuntab sent me this, bro. Nuntab sent me this. What the hell is that, bro? W YouTube recommendation pool, bro. I did, dude. I saw that, bro, and I was like, that's so fucking awesome. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, here, while we're waiting, I can low-key show you how I clocked some guy today. I absolutely clocked some guy today. So, okay, hold on. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. So, I get a random DM, okay? Random odd DM. And usually, it's so easy. I'll even disable this. It is so easy to tell if somebody is a commissioner or, like, going to scam you for commissions or even just wants commissions in general. Because most people have the same name. It is some random made-up name, and it always has numbers at the end. So I'm like, oh, you're a commissioner. No way. Yeah, like, you're no way you're not, right? So the first thing they say is they send me this GIF, and then they just say, oi. And I'm like, huh? Okay. I look at what server we share, okay? And I'm like, oh, we share River's server, which River is a mod of mine. So I go to River's server to see if this person is a friend of River. So I was like, they could be a friend of River. Who knows? Hold on. Let me see if I can find River's server so I can show you guys how fast I clocked this person. Where? Boom. I go to the welcome section of River's server, bro. Okay, hold on. This is the welcome section of River's server. There was a person right here, which, wouldn't you know, is the same person that sent me that DM. And here's the thing. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. They sent this message at 3:29. I looked at River's server. They joined River's server at 3:25. Within 4 minutes. Within literally 4 minutes, they joined River's server. They already messaged me. And I was like, brother. So I said, you want a commission? So quick to reach out, but waits to respond. Do you want a commission or no? And then they didn't respond. I immediately messaged River and I said, brother, oh, I have the picture too. I said, this person joined your server literally 5 minutes ago and already reached out to me, bro. Holy. Here's the audiobook? No way. Hold on.
All right, it's at 5%. I can make it work for the next 45 minutes.
45 minutes? That's crazy long. My phone would die so instantly, bro.
Also, did Cal send more pics with his girl?
What the hell? Where did you find this, Whisker? What? What the hell? No, Cal is not sending me more pictures. Bro just sent me an entire folder full of them. Full of all of the audio files. Oh, shit. Well, that makes that easier. Wait, then how do I... Okay, but here's the big problem.
Everyone jump ale, we have a kidnapping to do. Speaking head emoji, fire emoji.
I do have a problem, though. How do I listen to this on my phone? Could I put it on my Google Drive and listen that way? Why am I being jumped? You've just been chosen. iPhone or Android? iPhone. iPhone. New iPhone. Type shit. Oh, yeah, Nundabs. I saw that tweet earlier. Nundabs, I'm slowly realizing we have, like, we're slowly getting the exact same timeline. The only difference is that you have Marvel Rivals on your timeline, and I have just straight up artist boobs on my timeline. Just straight up the craziest shit you've ever seen. A fine 2:30 a.m. stream. Giving, what is your time? What is your freaking timeline, bro? I do too? No, I'm talking like full on like do not open your phone in public. Don't even open your phone to your friends type shit.
Yay, because Marvel Rivals doesn't have any anime art bazongas.
Oh, it does. No. But he's sending me like actual Marvel Rivals like game things. Store them in your files, then use a Mphi board player app. Oh, I think I actually think I've used one of those before. I'm not even joking. Actually, hold on. I could do that. Wait, why do I feel like I could? I feel like I remember I can turn off my phone while something is playing on Google Drive and maybe have it keep playing. I'm actually, hold on, let me try this. Let me download this. I mean, actually, I'm not downloading anything at all. Feds. I have this legally. I am not downloading this through any other means. I am not pirating anything. I am simply looking. I'm just window shopping, some might say. Feds. That's all. That is all this is. Do you think I got them? You think they fell for that? You think they fell for that, chat? I think they fell for it. Why is it low-key not downloading? Why is it not downloading? Please download. You don't have a Mega Desktop app. Do you want to install it? No, I just want to download the files, man. Download as a zip file. You don't have the Mega Desktop app. What? Insufficient desk space for Mega running in Chrome. That's a crazy thing to send me while I'm streaming. Let me turn on streamer mode again. Let me turn on streamer mode again. As long as I don't miss all these streams. Bro, you can just watch the VOD. All VODs are uploaded. Don't worry, man. Why? It genuinely... It's not gonna let me download this unless I have it on fucking... Maybe I'll just open it on... I'll just open it on Chrome instead. Maybe it has a problem. Yeah, I think it has a problem with Opera. I think that's why. I think it has a problemo. The download side exceeds the maximum size supported by the browser. You can use our app to proceed with the download. That's a bunch of bullshit, bro. What do you mean? Your browser can't download this. It's too small. Why don't you download our thing instead? Yeah, a bunch of bullshit, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, you can download anything for any size. What the hell is this thing on about? What the fuck? Okay, let me start downloading by just what I need and see if that's enough. Actually, craziest fucking, like, that was the worst, like, convincing I've ever seen in my entire life. Wait, is it gonna say that no matter what? Hold on, let me try to just download one and see if it says that. It says that for even a singular one, but they're only 400 megabytes. Yo, Claylegs. Hi. Welcome in. Hold on, let me give you a little shout out. Claylegs. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Sorry, I'm just yapping with everyone right now while we talk about random shit.
What if the feds get to you?
Dude, they're gonna have to take me first. What? Who said that? Brother. Why do I have to download their stupid chud app? Bruh. I was able to do it all at once? Does it really only care about Firefox or some shit? Who is Claylex? The guy that just raided me? That guy? What do you mean, who is Claylexa? My goat? Chrome issue? Well, Opera and Chrome said the same thing. Don't gotta download a stupid chud thing. I don't want to. I don't wanna. Fine, I'll fucking download their stupid thing. Temporarily. The moment I download this thing, I'm uninstalling their stupid chud source thing. I need to make it a fucking account. Bro, this is such a scam. What are we gonna do for 3 hours? Shh. Quiet, young one. We're low-key doing something right now.
Ozzy, I told the feds you are hiding in your mom's basement.
What? Wait a minute. Wait. If I click on it in a different way and say to download this file specifically, then it lets me do it? But if I click the box and download it at the top, then it won't let me? What? Okay. That's so strange. Okay, well, it's letting me do it. I'm just gonna have to do it slow and steady. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna just click, click, click. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck, which one am I on? I already forgot. I already forgot where I was. I lost my spot! No! Was I on 24? Wait, no. I might be on a different one than that. Am I on 23? Fuck, I lost my spot. This is the workout stream. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 10 minutes of planks. As much as I would love to do that, I can't even do, like... I can barely do 15 push-ups, bro. Like, that's a little outside my league. Okay, guys, we're on 22. 22.
I need to go in 15 minutes. My
21.
gets up to make my breakfast box for school at 5:30,
20.
so I don't got no much time.
Hey, good
Crying
luck,
face
man.
emoji.
19. 18. 17. Hold on. 16. 15. 14. You're running out of transfer quote. They want me to fucking pay money for this bullshit, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. They want me to pay goddamn money for this, bro. Wait, is it still working anyways? Oh wait, I think it's still working anyways. 13. 12. 11. Hold on. 10. Wait, this might still work. Even though it keeps yelling at me to pay them, I might be able to get away with this. 8. 7. Okay, has it just been downloading this whole time anyways? It has. It's just been downloading. So I guess it's fine. Might as well download all of them just in case. Okay. Alright, those are downloading. It says it's gonna take like fucking 2 minutes to download all that, so we'll see. VPN to bypass the limit if that hard cap you? Oh boy. I could do that, true. True. And since I figured out how to do it, I could switch to Opera and maybe that would also work. That might also work. Ah, fuck. Jesus Christ, bro. Alright, hold on. Give me one moment. Low cortisol, bro. I'm low on the meds, bro. They're actually cuckolding me on the damn meds, bro. It's just over. It's fucking over. What am I supposed to do? When the pharmacy said no, like, there's not much else I can do. Not much else I can do. My doctor's gonna be pissed too. The doctor's be like, why the fuck weren't you on it? And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Whatever.
Maybe cook up the meds yourself.
Yeah, land ourselves in jail real quick. Now that's an idea. I like that one. I like that one. You go first though, and then I'll like copy your example. Allegedly. Ugh. Mr. White. Oh my god, both of you guys made a Walter White joke at the same time. Mr. White. Mr. White. We can't make Adderall, Mr. White. It's too hard. It's illegal, Mr. White. Jesse, we have to make Adderall for the Chud tuber. Jesse, if he doesn't get his medicine, then he won't stream. He doesn't play games anymore, Jesse. You gotta understand. Chud tuber. Hi, Suki. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Bruh, it's so over. What is considered unk? Like 25? Unk is literally, if you are talking to a younger person, they will call you unk. That is literally the only precedent.
I am the one who chuds.
The only precedent is that the person who calls you unk is younger. And sometimes that doesn't even matter either. I can't do this anymore, bro. It's been rough. It's been a rough couple 20 minutes for sure. Maybe longer. Maybe. Jesse, I am the one who chuds. Jesse. I can't even do the fucking voice, bro. It's over. What am I supposed to do? I am older than Ozzy and he is a chunk? I'm a chunk? What the hell is a chunk? What does that mean? A chunk? You did not just make that up. The fuck? Is this the new one? What?
WSG chunk tube.
Oh my god. No, bro. Bro, it was bad enough.
Look in the mirror, chunk.
I'm gonna freaking chunk you, bro. I'm gonna chunk you. Don't even get me started. Hold on. Fuck, dude. Not in that way. My battery's at 1% again. I told you! I was confused when you said you had 45 minutes if you had 5% battery. Like, what kind of fucking NASA phone are you on, bro? Nobody's phone lasts that long. We could... What do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we do? Shit, bro. I'm out of ideas.
Yours doesn't because you are a chunk.
Okay. So now we're just being mean. Now we're just being mean. SMHing my head. I'm still waiting on Rocket League gameplay. You keep waiting on that, little bro. You keep waiting on that. The day I play Rocket League is going to be a very sad, sad day. Dude, this is why I need my fucking drugs, bro. What? What? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Wouldn't she want no socks so you can see their feet? Am I confused? Am I confused? Am I on the wrong side of history? What's going on here?
Server, let's go.
What's going on here? What precedent is this? Is history changing right before my eyes? I could have sworn there were feet enjoyers. Where is this sock enjoyer coming from? Dude, I wish I had more to say, but guys, streaming every day makes it to where I have literally nothing to tell you guys. Usually if it was like, oh, you know, I see you guys on Wednesday or something like that, and it's like, oh, I can tell you about Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday or some shit. Streaming every day makes it to where I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? Clocking back in. Clocking back in. I saw you guys less than 24 hours ago. We know all about you. I know. And until the fucking day that I get my goddamn medication, bro, it's just gonna be this. You need to explore Twitter so you can see what to talk about. Bro, I explore Twitter all the time, and all I see is things I don't want to talk about. Like, oh, great. People are chudding on Ludwig again. And it's like, bro, I like, fuck that stupid chud shit. And then I scroll more, and I'm like, you know, I'll open Twitter right now. I'm gonna open Twitter right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you anything because I don't want to get banned. Here, let's see the very first thing on there. It's just VTuber. Okay, there's a VTuber. What's that thing? Like engagement post? VTuber engagement post. I don't even know where to start. Where do I? Third post down is immediately.
I have noticed you still use chud instead of chunk. Get with the times, Unk.
Shut up. You saw boobs? How the fuck did you know that? How did you know that? How the fuck did you know that? It could have been anything. It could have been literally anything. Out of every single one you chose. Dude, there is one button I could click right now and I would get a vacation. It's just VTubers. There's iShowSpeed a little bit. There's anime clips for some reason. Every once in a while, one of my friends will appear. Because it's Twitter, bro. But it could have been ass, you know? Like, at the very least, there was a 50-50 between ass and tits, okay? And, okay, you got the 50-50. What can I say?
Just let the intrusive thoughts win. Content all day and banned at night.
No thanks. I don't think I need to subjugate my audience to that. Especially because I know for a fact that a lot of my audience members are of the younger age. And I would rather not subjugate them to straight up porn. I get boobs on my feet all the time. Sometimes they aren't wearing anything, which is crazy. One day you just be scrolling Twitter because it's like normal to you, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm outside. I shouldn't be looking at that right now. It happens. But that's what the bookmarks are for. Anyways. All I know is that like 90%. Okay. Actually, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Twitter is so annoying because it's like, yes, I get like 10% of my posts are boobs, so it's like W. Another 10% are my VTuber friends, which are like W. Sometimes that overlaps. Doesn't matter. So I'm like, okay, so 20% of Twitter is W. The rest of the 80% is all engagement bait and bullshit, and it fucking pisses me off. Because I fall for it every time. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is interesting. Let me read this 5-paragraph essay about, like, old America and what they used to do, like, for this very, very niche thing that I never would have known about unless this Twitter post was here. It pisses me off. And there's, like, movie clips that I get invested to as well.
Sometimes you get, like, a dude on your feed instead of a girl.
No, what? I make sure I click the 3 dots and say not interested in this post if it's a dude. You kidding me? Excuse me. Who do you think I am? SMHing my head. Like, bro, at this point, I would rather take an entire For You page of boobs than have to look at any more engagement posts, bro. Like, it's just that bad. It's just that bad. The amount of, like, movie and show clips I get, too. And it gets me every time. It always fucking gets me. And it makes me look at it and watch it whenever I'm bored. And then I doom scroll. And then I'm like, fuck, dude, I've been doom scrolling. Ugh. Whatever. Like right now, how I'm scrolling through. God damn it, there's no goddamn boobs. What is it? What is the even fucking point, bro? What's the even point? What's the point of doing anything without a little bit of boobs? SMH. All I know is that... And that's the end of my essay. That's it. That's all I've got. Is my fucking download done yet? Wait, has my download been moving at all?
What's the longest time y'all have been doom scrolling? For me, 16 hours.
Probably a long time, but I low-key... Fuck, they froze my download. These goddamn communists. They won't let me download anything for free these days. Oh, they let me download literally like 2 things. Bro, they let me download... How many? They let me download 4 downloads before fucking telling me that I can't download anything more. Oh, man. Wait, what if I just reload the website? What if I just reloaded the website? Reload. And then, can I just start from where I left off? I mean, I reloaded the website. Start download? Wait. Hold on. Did I find the hack? Did I find the hack? No way. Holy, wait, this is it. Okay, guys, remember, we're on number 20 right now, and we're going down. Okay, we'll go to 19. And then 18. You gotta do all this shit again, bro. I'm gonna crash out. 17. 16. When does it yell at me? 15. Okay, we'll let it download. Fuck, I got to 15 and it yelled at me. It yelled at me at 15. Did it freeze my download? Did it freeze my download? Bro discovered refreshing the page. Yes, I did. Did it fucking freeze the download? I'm gonna crash out. Wait, what if I get rid of the 15 one? Will it go back to resuming? Why does it say in queue? Just start downloading it. I'm gonna fucking explode, dude. They're all in queue. How can everything be in a queue? Okay, there we go. Is it gonna load? Let's fucking go. Okay, so okay, it's downloading everything till volume 16. So we need to start at 15 when we refresh the page again. That's all I gotta say. We'll let it download. Guys, we should make an audiobook. I should get together a bunch of people and make an audiobook. Normal American stuff. Wait. What are you talking about? Normal American stuff? I'm just downloading an audiobook legally. I'm downloading it legally through legal methods and like paying for it or something. Yeah. Hold on, there's genuinely only like 12 seconds left in this download. I'm gonna see if we can reload the page and have it continue. It might have been the fact that it actually was allowed to go this far and it won't let me do it after reloading the page. I'm gonna be really pissed if it doesn't. If it doesn't let me freaking do it. Okay. So it's downloaded everything up to volume 16. So I'm going to reload the page and we're going to try to download volume 15. Click. Wait. No, click it. And then download. Download. No, they got me. I can't just fucking... I can't just reload the page and get everything for free? Wait, what if I just continue the rest of the downloads on Opera, though? What if I just continue the downloads on Opera instead of Google? Click.
Ozzy, did you know that The Rock has it
Don't.
in his contracts in movies that he can't lose so
Fuck,
as to
they
maintain
got
his
me!
tough guy persona? And also he isn't a Rock, he is a human named Dwayne Johnson.
It's IP based. Fuck, use a VPN. Oh wait, no, Opera has a built-in VPN. Hold on, let me try it. I have never really tried this before, so let me see if I could try it. At least I thought they did. Where is it? How do I use their built-in VPN that I know exists? Shit, I actually don't know. Let me just look it up. Opera VPN. Open the Opera. Click the menu button on the top left of the Windows and 3 dots, the mobile, and select settings. Settings. VPN. Try device-wide VPN. Wait, no. I just went to enable VPN. Okay. It says it's enabled, so let me try again. Very legal methods here. John, Twitch, we're doing legal things. Okay, let me try. Let me try to download number 15. No, they got me! How the fuck did they know? How did they figure me out? How did they figure me out, bro? Let me switch to a European IP. Let me switch to a European IP. Someone else downloaded on that server? True, maybe. No, they got me, son of a bitch. Wait, it also says that I can just wait 3 minutes until more free quota becomes available to you. Oh, wait. I can just wait 3 minutes. I can just wait, I guess. I guess I'll wait and see what happens. 3 minutes later? I know, right? When will I know? How will I know?
Or they see your fat arm moving from Alaska to Africa in 1 second.
No, they just see some other guy randomly from Africa that wants to download the same thing I was trying to download. That's all. It worked. Completely unrelated. We're completely unrelated people, bro. It doesn't. We're not the same. We're not the same. Wait, we have 2 more minutes. Wait, 2 more minutes and 10 seconds. Can we just... Okay, we'll have to just wait, I guess. So, how was your guys' day? Chud, bro. Oh my god, wait, recently? Okay, hold on. As of like 2 hours ago, I watched the new Ted Nivison side channel video where he went to Japan. And now I want to go to Japan again. I want to go to Japan again, but I don't want to go alone. So I'm trying to think of... I'm like, low-key, what if I grabbed like a bunch of friends to go, but then I remembered all my VTuber friends are kind of broke. So now I'm back to I don't know what to do. I'm trying to think. I want to go. I want to go with some VTuber friends, but who to ask that isn't broke? You know? Who shall I ask? I have no idea. Maybe Mally could go. I don't know, but I think I would have a feeling she'd be not as lucrative enough to go to Japan as of next year or some shit. Wait. My time is... What? I don't understand. I waited for the time to be up and now the timer's back up to 40 seconds? Hmm? Huh? I guess I'll wait the next seconds and see what happens. The seconds just keep going up. There was no reason to be doing. They just keep putting more seconds on every time I click. What the hell?
Bro, what are you downloading there? The Trojan virus or SMT?
Golly, I hope so. Oh, wait. It's downloading. Oh, I gotta wait 4 more seconds?
Ozzy, let's give up and play Fortnite.
It just went up to an hour. They redid it and put it up to an hour. What a load of bullshit. What the helly? Put me in Asia. Put me in Asia, Mr. VPN. Surely nobody's used this method so far. Surely nobody's used this method. Now I'm a random guy from Asia. Now they'll never know. They'll never see this one. Oh, the server is so laggy. Oh, wait, we're good. We're good. We're good. Can we download it from Asia? We're about to find out. Wait. It's working. Oh my god, it's working. It's working. It's working. Holy shit. They actually fell for the classic Asia IP trick. Holy. What? Oh my god, they fell for the classic. Can we get through all of the downloads? Can we get through all of them? I can get... Oh. Wait. Did I just get all but one? Oh my god. I think I just got all but one. Oh, you're kidding me, bro. What is it, puppy dog? What? Weren't you a random guy from Asia before? I always was an Asia guy. I've always been in this IP address. Always. Always. The Asians definitely have already downloaded that already. No, apparently they haven't. Apparently not. Cause I just got the I just logged right in, bitch. This shit mine now. Now it's downloading. It's downloading all but the last one I need, which is volume 7. But at that point, if I can find another IP that allows me to download volume 7, I might as well go all the way up to 1. Even though I've already read 1 through 6. Legally. This is all very legal. I'm doing only legal ways. Only legal things here, officer. Using a VPN and or network limiter may affect your download speed. Yup. Oh, that's why it's downloading so slowly. Oh, damn Asia servers. Fuck. It's okay. It's still only is gonna download in like 4 minutes though. We should be fine. We should be fine. We should be fine. What's up, everyone? Hello, Skeletor. Welcome in. I'm a random Asian man. Hello, my bad for being late to stream your chores. Well, welcome in, first time chatter. I'm low-key sailing the high seas. Legally. Very legal. It's the official website Aussie paid. They just limit downloads. No one looked in on this. I'm using their methods. I'm using their methods to download this. So it's actually very legal. They allowed me a free trial. Now, just because I got 2 free trials does not mean that it was illegal in any way. I mean, come on. They're allowing me this.
The feds are headed towards your basement.
Okay, well, they're gonna go on a wild goose chase because I'm in Asia right now. I am in Asia right now, so good luck with that, feds. Good fucking luck. I'm in a random fucking place in Asia. I don't even know where. Wait, where does this say I'm located? I can't even tell. It's like either it's Western China or it's somewhere like, I want to. Is that like Mongolia? Hold on, let me have a look. Is that where Mongolia is located? Yeah, wait, no, Mongolia is above China. So it'd be like Kyrgyzstan almost. Somewhere in there. I don't know why it put me in Kyrgyzstan, but I'm just a normal Kyrgyzstani guy. That's all. Officer, I swear I'm from Kyrgyzstan. I could not spell that country for you, but that's simply because I'm illiterate and no other reason. I'm glad we get to watch this download together, chat. Lattzzy is illiterate. I know, right? I am illiterate. This really is taking a while to download, I will say. It really is. I guess we could just stare at each other. I guess. Whatever. Hold on. I'm low-key checking what's happening in the Fang server. Literally nothing. Did you like my new The Rock fun fact? Can you tell the part where I completely ignored it? You can't even spell skeleton in your own name. I think that's the point. I don't think the point was for him to spell skeleton. His name is Skeletus. That's like the point. Also, if we were to use that same logic, then you spelled giving wrong because you put a 1 in there instead of an I. So dare I say, you have no room to talk giving. Checkmate, brother. Check freaking mate. Don't you dare take a side. I'm just using your own logic against you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Brother, these downloads are taking so long. Wait, where did the other downloads go? Oh yeah, because they went through Google. Hold on, are they all ending up in the same place? If I check my download folder, they're all gonna be in there, right? Golly! That has filled up my download folder. But at the very least, they're there. Son of a bitch. Steam, what should I play? Oh yeah, the summer sale's going on right now. What do we got on here? Is that Modern Warfare 2 at $7? Modern Warfare 2 at $7. I loved that game. Holy. Wait, holy shit. There's some crazy sales going on right now. Far Cry 4 at $3? What the hell? What? They have some classics, bro.
I got both Hades, Slay the Spire 1 and Monster Hunter Wilds.
P, those are good choices. Good choices. Dude, this summer sale actually kind of low-key fire. Whoa. Dating sim. Sorry, my bad. I got a little excited. Honestly, there's a few of these that I'm kind of interested in buying. Such as the Modern Warfare 2. Can I just add this to my cart? I just want to add this to my cart real quick. Wait, why are reviews for Modern Warfare 2 mostly negative? What the hell? Did these people have no childhood? Why are they mostly negative? Oh, it's the PC port of the game that is mostly negative. People saying campaign doesn't work, settings don't open, wait for the fix. People are complaining about the port. I mean, I'll buy it because it's literally $7 and then wait for them to fix it. Is it healthy to listen to one song 513 times in one day? Is it even possible to listen to a song that much? The song would have to be really short, right? Even if it was like a 2-minute song, that's like 1,000 minutes a day. I don't think that's possible. How many minutes are in a day? Hey Siri, how many minutes are in a day? Wait, oh wait, no, there's 1,400 minutes in a day. So I guess it would be possible, but you'd have to be doing it for 24 hours. It just feels unnecessary, you know? Call of Duty games, Black Ops 3 and back all have RCE exploits. People can just hack your PC by connecting to them. I mean, are you talking about doing like online games? I mostly only have experience through Modern Warfare 2 using their I don't remember what it was called. It was like some specialist. It was like some side game mode that me and my brother played on split screen, where it was like the levels slowly got harder and harder. Like that was so fun to me. Of course I'm gonna buy Far Cry 4. Wait, what's the gold edition only costs $6? Oh yeah, let's do that. What else do they got in here, bro? They got some crazy freaking discounts. The Quarry is $6. I wouldn't want to play that though, because I've already seen it played multiple times. So I already know what's going to happen. Hogwarts Legacy for $9 roonies, bro. Holy, people got bullied off of that. Pal World is $21. I'm interested in buying it just simply because of the new character that I will not comment on at all. I've actually never played Pal World, even when it got popular.
During October.
What's that? Like Corey during the October? No, the problem still remains of that I already know. I already know what's gonna happen. I've seen the game multiple times be played. That's the whole point. Why is there a bundle with Power World and Ultra Kill? And why is it cheaper than just buying Power World? I already have Ultra Kill, so I might as well. Rocket League is free. Ban that guy. You know what else is free? Shutting the fuck up. Sorry, that was really aggressive. I didn't mean to say that. Remember you saying you're an Xbox 360 and you wanted to stream on it. Have you thought about it any further? Oh yeah, I could just play Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Shit. Yeah, I still plan on playing some of the games on there. I just didn't think about that.
$2 for Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
I'm not interested. Not interested. I'm just scrolling through and seeing what they got. Just scrolling. I'm going to sleep. This relationship is toxic. You deserve it. You deserve that. Let's be honest. Ooh, Tabletop Simulator only for $10 roonies. Top sellers. Trending on free. Popular new releases. Top sellers. Wait, what's... Dude, every time I look at popular new releases, it's a fucking Gooner game. every single time it's a goon game. Oh, how does this keep happening? Bro, the gooners on Steam are more powerful than any other person could ever ask for. Like, I think they genuinely outnumber every other community on Steam like tenfold. It's all me. Buying billions of versions of the same game. Wait, there's a $70 game, Echoes of Ironclad. Oh, like Sayo. Wait, it's actually popping off? Wait, no user reviews. Oh, it comes out July 9th. In 9 days from now. Ooh. It looks kind of nice. Considering I've never seen it before. I might have a look at what other people say about it. Because I'm not buying a $70 game that I probably won't play. Oh, I'm in the popular upcoming category. No shit. Duh. FIFA is $11. Oh my god, so much. My balls are free, bro. Like, that's practically the same sentence. Holy. Yeah, it's like FIFA. Gross. That was a gross thing for you to say. I'm gonna be honest. Get a $100 game you won't play. Oh, you're so smart. You are one smart man. I guess I've never played any of the Fears to Fathom. I haven't even seen most of them been played. So I guess it'd be fair to play those during Halloween. Yeah, I haven't played a single one or seen a single one of those been played. I think I have looked at like small clips of the game, but I have never seen a full playthrough. I feel like not a lot of games have come out. I feel like there's too many times. There's too much waiting, you know? Like, it's like waiting for the inevitable game to drop. So everybody's like, it's like everything. It's like the calm before the storm in a way. I low-key forgot Arc Raiders costed money to buy, to play. I forgot Arc Raiders is the worst fucking game ever, bro. Your computer's running low on storage space. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Is my download done, though? My download's done. Okay, we gotta pick a new IP. We gotta pick a new IP address, bro. Broski. I've always wanted in the Snake Island. What does that mean? What does that mean? I've always wanted in the Snake Island? $520 gigabytes. Is that where most of my storage space is going? Is to a previous Windows installation? Wait, what? Where? I've always noticed I had really high storage uses. What the fuck? 520 gigabytes in that one folder? Where is this folder? Windows.old. How long have I had that? Wait, where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Dude, I was always wondering where all my fucking main storage space was going. Where is that folder? Fire. I don't see that folder anywhere. Windows... Oh, I found it. Windows.old. You don't have permission to access this folder. Fucking yes, I do. The hell? Is it literally just everything I had on my PC before I went to Windows 10? Oh my. No way. Oh my god, it is. It's just everything that was on my PC before I went to Windows 10. No shot. I didn't know it saved an entire folder. Wait, that means I can save all my Premiere stuff. It's all still there. I didn't know it saved it all. I thought I lost everything. Oh my god, this is a crazy revelation. You know how I realized this revelation, bro? Is because I got curious because my computer was like, you should save up space. Here's what we recommend. I opened up their fucking recommendations, bro. Look at this. Hold on, my name's not on any of this, is it? I don't think so. Bro, I see this, and it's like, here's our recommendations. You know, recycling bin, temporary files, Microsoft Defender, thumbnails, whatever. And then I'm like, wait a minute. There's a big gap here. Oh, previous window installations. 520 megabytes.
Leaked.
So for anybody that does not know, that was not here around Christmas time of last year. I would say actually October time of last year. I got a new PC, but I wanted to build it myself. Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that. My old PC that was a pre-built started failing on us and not keeping up. So I wanted to get a new PC, but I have a lot of, you know, PC nerd mods now. So they instructed me through how to build a PC from scratch. So I bought that, and we had a lot of problems with that. Including the fact that we kind of just had to Windows 11 just wouldn't work on this new PC, like no matter what we did. So we had to go to Windows 10. And so I thought I just lost all the files that got transferred. But I guess not. It was just in a hidden folder somewhere. I didn't know it would try to save everything. No, it actually shouldn't have saved anything. Because when I went from Windows 11 to Windows 10, it was like in the instructions said that it was going to wipe everything on the computer. So why did it save things? Why did it save anything at all? What? This makes no sense to me. Okay, let me copy this Adobe folder from way back.
Find that, what other hidden files are there?
I don't know, man. I always knew that I had way too much space being taken up on my main computer file, but I always shrugged it off as, oh, it's just it being weird. You know, like, because you never have space on your main folder. Oh my god, I'm so pissed that that's crazy to me, bro. Okay, I'm gonna save that folder. My games. There's Final Fantasy VII in there. See if there's anything else on here. I don't know. My downloads folder. Hold on. Oh my god, all the VTuber profile pictures are in there, dude. So I didn't have to fucking remake all of that, bro. I can't believe that. My schedule folder that I had to remake is in there. The schedule template. That has nothing in there. Oh, that's the OBS file. A lot of this stuff I already just got back. I just got back.
He'll settle with 3:30 a.m. Good night, everyone, and see you on Latzzzy.
Bye, Giving. Have a good night. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot on here. It seems like a lot of it I already got back at some point. Because I know I did save a lot of it before I deleted anything. So I think we should be fine to just get rid of this folder. What's taking up so much space in this folder, though? Ah, there's some recordings in there, I guess. Yeah, we can just get rid of this folder. I think we're pretty much... I mean, I've never needed it up to this point, so I obviously don't need it anymore. Yeah, fuck it. Get rid of that 5... Dude, save up those 520 gigabytes. Holy, bro. I can't believe I've had that much space ready to be just gotten back. God damn, bro. 520 gigabytes. I always had so much space on my fucking computer that I was like, how is this always used up? SMH, bro. File Explorer stream. Guys, let's go through my files today. Bro, if I actually made a stream notification that said that, not a single fucking person would show up. Be like, oh, I'm gonna skip this one. He's gonna go through his files today? Weird. I don't want to be there for that one, to be honest with you. Dude, I wonder how long this is gonna fucking take to delete. Surely deleting has never taken that long. Who knows? Who knows? Well, apparently it's gonna take long now. What the hell? Oh, no. As I was speaking, jeez. I would watch but leave. Aw. We're gonna see something. Yeah. I can't have you guys looking at that. I can't. I mean, there we could stumble upon anything down there. You never know. Anything could be in there, bro. Holy shit! My main drive is now the freest drive out of all of them. I can't believe my eyes, bro. If 10 million fireflies lit up the world. Oh my god. I can't believe this. I've never seen such beautiful things. Okay. We gotta pick a new IP address real quick. Let's pick a random... Okay, random place in Africa. Go. Okay, and now we're gonna reload the website and see if we can download the next 7 volumes. And then we've gotten all of them. That's what I'm saying, bro. Does it work? No, they got me. You son of a bitch. How'd they find me out? How'd they find me out? I'm just a normal guy from Africa. What do you mean? What do you mean wait 30 minutes to keep downloading? I wasn't downloading anything at all. Officer? What if I reload the website? Damn it, they got me. Why is Asia the only place that worked? Why was Asia the low-key only place that worked? What? Let me try Florida. Yeah, let me try Florida. This should work. This should definitely work, chat. I'm gonna try Florida. This one will throw them off my course because they would be like, oh, they would never pick the same country they live in already, right? And then I do, and then they get thrown off track. No, they got me. Son of a bitch. How'd they find me out? What if I picked Asia again? Surely if I just pick Asia again, they would never find out. Let's find out. While I'm reloading the website. Dude, the Asia servers are so bad. They actually take the longest amount of time to load. Okay. Download. Fuck. Son of a bitch. They really figured me out on the Asia servers, bro. I can't pick the Asia servers anymore. I think the only ones left on here are the European servers. I've got no other options. I mean, Happy Pride. Ban that guy. Ban that guy. Pick Georgia. I don't have options like that. I only have like... The only options I have here are optimal location, which ends up picking Africa for some reason. Then I have North America, Europe, and Asia. That's all I have. I don't even get to pick like what country. It's just continents. Okay, I've tried every option on here and they're all used up. Which means I can't download the most important one I need. Which actually isn't that bad because I still have enough listening time on my Spotify to finish it. Finish Volume 7. So I should be fine. I'll just go ahead and upload it to my Google Drive. Atlantic Ocean, that's my favorite state. How did you figure it out? How did you figure it out? Sail the high... I'm gonna name this folder Sail the High Seas. Like the drink. And then I simply... You think Google Drive would you think they would turn their back on me and give me away to the feds? If Google Drive had enough evidence to convict somebody, you think they would do it? You think they would? 1,000%.
I would.
You would? But Google Drive's my homie, though. They low-key have seen crazier things from me. Oh, I guess I could turn my VPN off. I don't need to be in Europe. I have a Google Drive that tells me you're gay, so it's lying to you. It's lying to you. Specifically you? Specifically? No way. What? Specifically me? No. Google Drive wouldn't lie. I can't spell. Maybe you should have Google Drive spell for you, huh? What, you ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? You know what? Uh-oh. I actually don't know what. I'm a little worried. Oh, I know what we should do today. Okay, I know it's only... What day is it? I know it's only Monday, but low-key, Eddie Burback released a new video a couple days ago, and it's like almost an hour long, and I'm kind of interested in it. You guys want to watch that? Have you heard of... Don't you dare make an insult. You better make a good point. Dude, his video looks so long, and it looks interesting. Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. Every Eddie Burback video is good. So I was like, low-key, we should, I want to watch it, but it's like 57 minutes long, and I'm like, bro, when will I find the time for that? And I just thought about that. I have the time right now. Have you heard of Avatar? It depends on which one. Are you talking about The Last Airbender, or are you talking about the blue people? Yeah, me and Bot have the same question because it really depends it really changes my answer. The Airbender, of course. Are you gonna talk about the live action that happened recently that is literally a scorn upon this earth? You talking about that? Literal, dude. Every single time they do a live action of fucking Avatar, I'm like, oh, it's gonna flop. It's gonna flop. Before I even see it, I know it's gonna flop, and every time I'm right. It's just so inevitable. They just can't get it fucking right. They say, ung. Ung. Dude, that's what I would call a live action version, bro. Any live action of any anime. I actually think the One Piece live action was done quite well. I do think they left out a lot of stuff compared to the anime, but I do think the live action for One Piece actually turned out pretty well. But you're right, they mostly turn out bad. Remember the 2010 movie? Don't even get me started, bro. The live action so... Dude, they can't get it right. They just can't get it right. It's so embarrassing, bro. And why won't they just let it die? Not even die. Just, like, rest in peace. Because it was... Dude, the original Avatar show is one of the best, like, animated shows probably to this date. It's so... It aged so well. It's still so great to this day. I don't get it. Why do they keep fucking punching it? They're like literally kicking a dead horse. I don't understand. They're so desperate to drain more money out of things they've already made money off of. I don't get it. Legend of Aang movie? I haven't. Or have they announced a new fucking movie, bro? I can't believe this. Dude, this is reminding of me. This is pissing me off again about the recent Elden Ring thing, where Elden Ring, the shareholders of the company who made Elden Ring, are considering getting rid of the director because of how he handled the success of Elden Ring. They thought that they were trying to say that he needed to what's it called? He needed to push more ways of making money because of Elden Ring's popularity. But because the guy who directed it is such a good guy and doesn't really care about money, he only like wanted the game to be good. And shareholders are so mad about that. And it's pissing me off again, bro. Stupid fucking greedy bitches that never worked a day in their life. It's like $50, ain't it? It is. It is. But the thing is, I guess they're talking about like, you know, merch and also like sequels or like, or doing whatever or something. I don't know. Or pushing out just slop versions of Elden Ring. You know, selling $90 DLC. I mean, if you think about it, Night Rain came out afterwards and Night Rain's like, I don't remember. Night Rain's like what, $20 or something? Well, even to be honest, $50 is even kind of underselling it. $50 is also underselling a game these days because people expect $60 minimum, right? Or if you're GTA 7, you expect... Or sorry, GTA 6? Wait, why do I forget which one we're on? GTA 6. 6 is going to be like $100. GTA 6 is 100. Exactly. I'm not even going to question whether or not it's 100 because you can buy like a $90 version of the game, but it low-key, it doesn't have like any of the stuff you want. 120 for me. I'm just not buying. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Thing is, okay, I've always had this thing, and you guys know this if you've been around in my streams long enough. I usually don't play the hype new thing. And GTA might be the same, where I just don't play it. Because here's the other thing, is that I actually haven't even played the GTA 5 storyline. I've played GTA 5, but as a kid. And since I was a kid, I wasn't old enough to where my parents were like, oh, you shouldn't be watching that vulgar stuff. So what we did is me and my siblings would just mess around on the game with like cheats and stuff. We actually haven't played any of the story ever. I probably have like 200 plus hours on GTA 5 and I have not even touched a single thing of the story. Yeah, I've never played it. I have no idea what it's about. I don't know any... I know the main characters, but I have literally no idea what the story of GTA 5 is. 3K hours of GTA 5 online and probably like 5 to 10 hours in the story. That's crazy. That is also crazy in itself. I mean, not really. I'm thinking about it. A lot of people love GTA 5 online. My one experience with GTA 5 online is I joined my friend and some guy was flying around on a motorcycle and bombed the hell out of us for 10 minutes. And I said, this is boring. GTA 5 stream? Dude, wait. What if on GTA 6 release day, I play GTA 5 story? What if I play GTA 5 when GTA 6 is going popular? Brother, wait, this is kind of smart. Whoa, wait. This is genius. So when people are bored because so many people are playing GTA 6 or they're trying to like avoid GTA 6 spoilers, they come to my stream because I'm playing GTA 5 instead. Oh my god, that would be awesome. And I can act like it's like, I don't even know. I could be like, what are you talking about? This is the new game. I'd be like, is this not what people were talking about? It's not going to be on PC. Yeah, but I mean, I could very easily capture card it onto my computer, which is what hundreds of streamers are going to be doing this, bro. Literally so many streamers are going to be playing that game that day. And that's why I've said this before. I do not play popular games that just pop off on stream unless they're like a week or two later. And that is exactly because of the burnout that I feel as a viewer when I open twitch.television I watch my favorite VTuber Shy Lily play a game and I go, wow, that was awesome. And then I go to my next streamer and they're also playing the same game and I go, oh, okay, let's see how this person reacts to it. And then I watch them play it. And then I go to my third streamer and they're also playing it. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm done here. I've had that feeling so many times when a new popular game comes out. So unless I'm really excited for a new game, I usually just wait, you know? Yeah. And the other thing is, I also know there's going to be a lot of people that don't want to watch GTA 6 because they don't want to spoil it for themselves. They want to play themselves. I have a feeling that viewership is actually going to be at an all-time low for Twitch when that game comes out, bro. Like Mega Chameleon. Like Mega Chameleon, like, I didn't really wait that long, but that's also because it's a friend swap game. Friend swap games are different than that. Like, it's kind of the one thing I let through because of the fact that I have so many VTuber friends. So it's kind of inevitable that I should play it with them whenever they want to. Because honestly, at the end of the day, I have lower viewerships on collab streams. And the reason why I like still doing collab streams is because it's not actually for you guys. It's for me. I like playing with my friends on new games like that. I love friend swap games when I'm actually playing with friends that I enjoy playing games with. Is it 10 million? I did see that. It hit 10 mil copies. $60 million. Plus tax and Steam cut. I think the creators of the game means they've made like $20 million or some shit.
Friend, but you are a nerd.
Oh, does he know? Does he know? Actually, dude, I don't know if you heard this, bro, but nerds are actually the status quo now. You're actually weirder if you're a normie. Did you not know that? There are more people that watch anime now, bro, than ever before. More people that play video games. Let's not lie. He doesn't know? He doesn't know, chat? Bro, more people play video games and watch fucking, you know, YouTubers and streamers and even dabble a little bit of anime than as the status quo. People talk about it all the time. They used to get bullied all the time for watching anime, and now everybody watches anime, bro. It's actually like loser behavior to be making fun of other people that watch anime at this point. Unless you're like full on weeb, then that's a low bar. That's a pretty low bar. You can't pass that. It's been close to 2 hours and we've not played any games. Does he know? This is actually my pro skill. I'm actually really good at this one thing where if I don't feel like playing games that day, I'm actually really good at stalling. And not only that, but I actually was talking about earlier, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I actually wanted to watch a video by Eddie Burback that's almost an hour long. Nobody reads the title? I know. We don't have any games that we were about to play. Let me go ahead and look up the Eddie Burback video. Hold on. I'm looking up if Eddie Burback is chill with React content. Generally okay. Okay, that's fine. As long as we're not being assholes, you know. I saw time when I shut up, then read the title and went, okie dokie, no game today or mayhap satisfactory. It's like, I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Dude, last stream I had to explain what I was doing that day. And some guy was like, we know, we can read the title. And I was like, I had to low-key be a man-to-man with this chatter. Because I was like, look, bro, I know you and me, common sense people, can read the title. But no one else can. It is not really... It's actually the norm to not read titles. It's actually the norm to just ask. All right, chat. This is what I want to watch. This is the most recent video from 3 days ago. I did RFK's carnivore diet for a month. So I'm low-key interested in what he has to say. Dude, every time Eddie Burback uploads a video, it's always a banger. This guy knows how to make, like... really nice content in the
Hey,
same way of
what
like
are we doing today? I can't be bothered to read the title.
it's almost as if I was fucking explaining it. No, I know you were joking, Red Man. I know you were joking, Red Man. So I'm low-key interested in watching this video. Eddie Burback always has fucking amazing videos. I recommend all of you guys go watch this video. I'm actually just gonna low-key post this video too. Hi, River. What's up? What's up? What's up? We're about to watch the Eddie Burback video that just recently came out. What the hell? I've been called a Yamada from smoking behind the supermarket. Dude, I just recently watched that entire anime, bro. That shit... Bot Battler. That anime is so fucking awesome. You've been calling Yamada? Wait, which one was Yamada? Yamada... was Yamada... Fuck. Yamada was the guy that's like depressed, right? Yamada... Yeah, the old dude. Yeah. Is it because... The redhead girl, you stink, man. Wait, what? I got two answers. Which one was it? Oh my god, it was the redhead girl. You got called the tsundere? Wait, but Yamada's... Is Yamada a tsundere? I don't remember Yamada being a tsundere. Watch the show. I did watch the show. Tsunderes are like, they're mean to you. No. Tsunderes are like, they're mean to you and they'll show no affection to you at all, but they actually secretly like you. That's a tsundere. That's what the meaning of tsundere mean, right? But to her, she's like nonchalant chill, but she can still be chill with her emotions. Yeah, well, no, but she's still like, she still has some low-key chill moments with them. I mean, she teases him, but that's not a tsundere. No. Is Yamada tsundere? Smoking behind the supermarket. Dude, there's no way. I'm looking this up right now. I'm trying not to look at the AI overview. Sorry. Because fuck AI over you, bro. What? Hold on. Let me see what it's referencing here. The only thing that agrees is the AI overview, but I don't know where it's getting its source from. Any anime recommendations for me? Depends on what you like, what genre you like. Okay, hold on. Can I just look up the tsundere? Because when I picture a tsundere, I picture like a rebellious brat character, right, that absolutely like insults the main character and like hates him on an outward face. Like I expect her like I guess I'm imaging like an extreme tsundere and not directly not like a tease tsundere. Am I crazy? Cold, standoffish, or even hostile, but slowly reveals a warm, affectionate interior. So, oh, I guess it could be cold and standoffish. Any? I mean, it's hard for me to recommend any anime because, in my honest opinion, my favorite anime of all time is Attack on Titan. But then again, if you don't like gore or action, then I couldn't recommend it. If you like romance... I could recommend Clannad, which is my favorite romance anime, but that's like an older anime. So if you don't like older anime styles, then I wouldn't recommend it. But if you still like romance and don't like older styles, I could give you like, you know, Bunny Girl Senpai anime. But that one is also like a supernatural in a way. So if you're not down for supernatural, then that one I wouldn't recommend. And also the main guy is pretty cool and they have a nice relationship, but the main guy can be a little perverted in a way. I honestly really like Mushoku Tensei, but then again, some people just can't handle the fact that the main character is a crazy pervert and also probably way too old for what he's doing. Yeah, and if you like big booby, everything is good for me. I would honestly say if you want absolute cinema and you don't care too much about gore, you watch Attack on Titan. But it's a longer watch. It's like 5 or 6 seasons. Like it's a longer watch for sure. If you want a shorter watch that's absolute cinema, let me pull up my anime list. I love Mushoku Tensei because it literally is one of the best, most well-done fantasy isekai animes of all time. If you ignore the fact that the main character is a perverted 40-year-old man in an 11-year-old's body. like if they just didn't make him have sex with somebody that wasn't his age, then it's literally one of the best fantasy isekais of like all fucking time, bro. And it pisses me off. I watched Attack on Titan. It's good. Okay. So that's a good start. You should watch Overlord. Have you watched Overlord before? If you like Attack on Titan, Overlord is a beautiful anime. Dude, I gotta make an anime list. I gotta make an account on my anime list so I can send to you. Ooh, you got Assassination Classroom on here? W. Oh, this is alphabetical order. The link is above mine. Nice. You send it to me in my DM so I remember. I have all mine in text. I also have mine in text. It's not up to date. Dude, I haven't been keeping up to date on my list of anime since I was like 15 years old and watched a bunch of anime. I have low-key been watch. I low-key watched a bunch of anime and never updated my thing. I'm trying to give you some bangers. Like, there's a lot of ones that I personally have a deep connection to, but can be seen like as weirder on the outside. Like Love Chinibyo and Other Delusions. Have you guys seen that one? Chinibyo and Other Delusions is low-key on the outside a pretty cringy anime that not a lot of people will enjoy, but it was one of my first romance animes, and honestly is like at the time I was the age of the characters in that show, and I honestly had a crazy like connection to the characters. And for free, I'll throw in my balls. Like nowadays I could see it being different. Junie has goated gifts. It does, yeah, the main characters. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Naruto, but classic. Naruto, you need a lot of patience. You need so much patience for Naruto, bro. It's crazy. You can watch No Game, No Life. No Game, No Life is beautiful if you can ignore 2 things. 1, you'll probably never get a 2nd season. And 2, the main guy is a little too close and touchy with his sister. But other than that, then the rest of the show is absolutely beautiful. The art style is fucking amazing. And the main characters are hella smart, and it's super fun to watch them be really smart. Or if you want a non-weird main character to be really smart, you can watch Classroom of the Elite. You can do that as well. Go watch Eromanga Sensei. No, don't watch that. Don't watch that. That's when you're deep in the delusions, bro. That's when you're deep into the anime. Holy. Now, if you did like Attack on Titan, you'll probably like Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm gonna be 100%. Jujutsu Kaisen is also really peak if you ignore all of the fucking lamos on Twitter that just want to be like, oh, you like a popular anime? Kill yourself. If you just ignore all those people, watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Good night, River. Good night. Bye-byes. Force myself to watch Boruto? I could never. I could never. Watch When They Cry, Angel Beats, and Erased. Oh, dude, this. I mean, if you want to be really sad, yes, you can watch those. Dude, Angel Beats made me so sad, and then I'm like, wait a minute, what studio made this? And then I figured out it was the studio that made Clannad, and I went, Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. If you're in Omega, some of the Gundams are good. There's a show called Hundreds is good. Darling in the Franxx. No, don't watch Darling in the Franxx, bro. Watch Darling in the Franxx up till the third to last episode. Darling in the Franxx is such a good show if you ignore the last 3 episodes, bro. Oh my god. Dude, that was one of my first ever anime. Like, one of my first, like, 10 anime, bro. And it's never pissed me off more to this day. Thoughts on Apothecary Diaries? Apothecary Diaries is fucking amazing as well. Love that show. Beautiful show. When it first started getting popular, I thought it was getting too popular on like TikTok. So I thought it was one of those fucking loser, lamer, like normie animes. But then I ended up watching it and I went, fuck yes, this is awesome. MHA is good, but it's the fandom. MHA is kind of in the same vein of Sword Art Online for me, where the main character is really main character-y, if you understand what I'm talking about. Like, if you want to enjoy the show, you got to ignore the fact that he's going to be like, hey guys, my name's Deku and I want to be the best hero out there. Huh. Oh no, me and my friends are in trouble. This is when I get my strongest. Like that. Yeah. Plus Ultra. Yeah. So yeah, so I ended up not liking MHA. If you can tell. I ended up not liking MHA. Sayo Bridge just fucking goated. I have not watched all of Sayo Bridge, but I've seen clips for sure. Hold on, what is this show that I have on my list? I don't remember this. What the fuck is this show? Oh wait, no, I remember this show. Duh. I feel like this is when somebody recommended to me, what was it? Solo leveling, but it's like, what was it? Sister leveling or something? Or it's a YouTube thing where they just redubbed all of solo leveling to be really weird. Dude, I don't remember half of this shit on my list, bro. I think I remember seeing... Oh, wait, I remember this one. Never mind. Dude, I wonder if I can see when I edited all of this stuff. So I could see when I made this. Oh, I used to have it all in a notes app, but then I transferred it over back in 2024. It actually wasn't that long ago. August 4th of 2024. No, maybe this was when it... No, must have been when I made adjustments to it. Oh, 2024 was the last time I was watching anime, bro. That's why. That's why. Did I hear sister leveling? Oh my god. Wait, were you the one that sent me that react like forever ago, bro? I feel like you were. GG's. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is your list. Holy. Yeah, my list is not that long. Yeah, my list is not that long. But then again, most of the animes that I picked up on a whim and then watched all the way full and then dropped, or I guess finished, when I was a kid, it was back when I didn't make a list. By the time I realized I should make a list, I already, like, was pretty far into anime. Only, like, 400 anime. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, mine's only, like, near 100, I think. Ozzy reviews his viewers' anime list. It would be such a change from mine, from my normal content. I don't have everything either. Exactly. Like, by the time you realize you should make a list, it's already too late. Only guy sent the list to live I need. Oh, it must have been somebody else. Hi, big D Torm. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. I started in 9th grade. I don't remember when I started. I think I also started kind of late in comparison. Probably. Oh wait, no, maybe I was also around 9th grade. I just got into watching all your videos. Hey, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We're about to watch Eddie Burback's video. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch it, chat. We still have that pinned message, right? Yeah, we still do. Okay, bet. All right, we're gonna watch it. This is Eddie Burback's new video as of 3 days ago, so I am interested to watch this.
Is also an expert.
Hold on, what? What the fuck? What's going on?
I feel like American health is in the most confusing place it's ever been.
True.
Everybody wants to strive for a healthy version of themselves, but it can be impossible to find out what that means and how to get there. Yet somehow, everyone is also an expert. Go on social media and you'll find promises to just about every type of living under.
It makes it worse because like VTubers have always been seen as this thing that's like, oh yeah, every person behind the VTuber model is also like a 500-pound fat chud, and then you find out on Twitter that every time you see an IRL version of a VTuber, they are the either the most adorable creature ever found on planet Earth, or they are like the most toned, hottest person you've ever seen. And it's like, bro, why are you behind a VTuber model?
The sun. And one of those types of living is the carnivore diet. Now, this meat-only diet has been around for years, but was recently famously adopted by Director of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Whoa.
This gravelly voiced prince of American royalty has changed American health on the government level. But after hearing about how he himself eats...
What is your personal nutritional intake like? What do you eat in a day?
I'm on a carnivore diet.
Oh, really?
Brother, anybody that sounds like that when they tell me their diet, I don't think I'll be following their diet. I'm on a carnivore diet. Like, yes, bro, I feel like you're about to eat me.
So I eat only meat or fermented foods.
Oh, wow.
Is he, how old is he at the point of this interview?
The whole day?
Yeah, the whole day.
Every day?
Yeah.
When I saw this clip, I had one thought. What would it feel like if I did that? Do I have it in me to do this?
I didn't even know this was really a thing. I've only ever heard of like vegetarian. I never knew that there was like the other way around.
For a full month? And if so, what would happen? Well, there's only one way to find out.
True. Gotta just dive in. Eddie Burback also has a great way of starting videos, bro. Like crazy hooks, crazy like musical intros, like things only I could dream of.
Before embarking on a month of the carnivore diet, we first need to set the rules of what I can and can't eat.
Okay.
This will require a good deal of research into RFK's public statements on YouTube and on podcasts. I decided to dive headfirst into the experience, creating an alter ego of a man that would be inspired by RFK's appearances online. A carefully crafted Google account of a person that would decide to eat nearly only meat for 30 days. And
Interesting.
after hours of work, I had it. Happily divorced
Ned.
1963 at gmail.com. Initially, the clip of RFK that gave me the idea to do this was the Fox News interview where he talked about his diet. So I started there on a fresh account.
And while I was there, I asked Bobby Kennedy, our secretary, what his diet is. If you look at him, he's so
He's
fit.
not on the Ozempic diet.
He's not on Ozempic.
No, he's fit. He's
no,
doing
he's
it.
fit, and he's all about eating healthy food. And I asked him what his diet was, and I asked him how many pull-ups he could do, but I also asked him his diet, and this is what he said. What's the Bobby Kennedy diet?
Basically, it's a carnivore diet, so it's mainly meat and then fermented vegetable, anything fermented. So a lot of yogurt, a good yogurt without sugar in it.
Kefir.
And then coleslaw and kimchi
He sounds like he's on the verge of collapsing, bro.
and all kinds of fermented vegetables. And it's really, I would say it's dramatically changed my, everything.
Is he like in Big Meat's pocket, bro? Like, is he getting paid to do this? I'm confused.
So it's
Suck
just
my big
meat
fat
and
massive. nut and bolt emoji, nut and bolt emoji, nut and bolt emoji, nut and
Hold
bolt
on.
emoji.
Just give me
nut
1
and
second.
bolt
Just give me
emoji,
1 second.
Nut and bolt emoji.
Just
nut
give me
and bolt
one.
emoji,
Just give me
nut
1
and bolt
second.
emoji.
All right, boom. That solves that problem.
And fermented foods. Okay, then I guess that's all I'll eat for 30 days.
30
All right, I
days is
have to
kind of
ask,
crazy,
you
bro.
are in great shape. Can you go through your diet and exercise routine?
I do intermittent fasting. So I eat between, I start at my first meal at around.
What? Dude, he sounds like this everywhere he goes. This is his normal voice. Has nobody pointed out the fact that he sounds sickly?
Noon, and then I try to stop eating at 6.
All right, so now we have an established.
How old is RFK, bro? How old is RFK? He's only 72! Is RFK a smoker? Not known to be a traditional cigarette smoker, but he has a well-documented history with various other substances. Well, he defines as a sober opioid addict. Okay, substance abuse in his youth. Oh, I see. Oh, GG's. Whew, we solved that one really fast.
Set of rules, and it's not that complicated. I have to eat my day in calories between 12
Something killed his
and 6
cords. He probably got like salmonella twice in one day or some shit.
p.m. And my diet is only made up of meats and fermented foods. Fuck, that's it? This is gonna be miserable.
I will say it makes the concept of this video a lot easier.
The heck is nut and bolt emoji?
He wanted to say eat his nuts, but like that's the closest he could get. So I gave him a 7-day timeout.
To not waste food, last night I tried to eat the rest of my leftovers in my fridge. But this morning, I needed to hit the grocery store and stock up for the next few days. In getting my very limited grocery list, I did add one thing that wasn't meat, yogurt, or kimchi. While creating my meal plan, I wasn't exactly sure what the vibe on vitamins was. And I found this clip of RFK talking about supplements.
I do. I take a lot of vitamins. I can't even list them to you here because I couldn't even remember them all. But I take a ton of lead.
Dude, I can't fucking listen to him. I didn't know it's what he sounded like. Why does he sound like that?
Vitamins and nutrients. I'm on an anti-aging protocol.
I would feel bad just inviting him to an interview. I would feel horrible if inviting him to an interview. I feel like he'd drop dead at any moment.
From my doctor, testosterone replacement.
Now, I will not be doing testosterone
Oh,
replacement.
please pick up the Flintstone gun. He definitely smokes. That's the thing, though. I looked it up. He doesn't smoke, which is crazy to me.
Therapy, and because he can't recall all the
He did used to do opioids, though, so, you know.
supplements he's on, I
Yikes.
think a men's one-a-day vitamin will just have to do for now. Before breakfast, I was sure to weigh myself, and I came out to 193.6 pounds. But after seeing
Ooh.
the result, I realized I was also weighing my camcorder, so I weighed myself again
Oh,
and
true.
got my real weight, which was 191.6. Now, as for the
$4
benefits of this
camcorder?
diet,
Or £4?
RFK made
My
these
bad.
claims about his personal health.
That I've gotten enormous benefit from is going to the carnivore diet. For me, you can attribute some of that to placebo effect, but I had objective. I lost 20 pounds in 20 days, and it was really an extraordinary benefit in the way.
Well, didn't he say he was also doing intermediate fasting? So that's probably what it is instead of the fucking carnivore diet. If you're doing intermediate fasting, no shit, you lost weight.
Feel my mental clarity, my word retrieval.
Got it. So I will be paying attention to my weight, the way I feel, my mental clarity, and my word retrieval.
Because I'm pretty sure if you eat a bunch of protein, you're just going to get bulked up. Am I crazy? Because that's what you do is you're supposed to protein. Like, you're supposed to take a lot of protein, and that, like, makes you get more weight. So, am I... am I crazy?
Dog. They're all small words. Hopefully this will improve. Breakfast was fairly easy to start the diet with because I just made bacon and eggs. While perusing the carnivore diet subreddit
If you're also working out. Yeah, but, like, even if you're not working out, all that protein's got to... I think it's, like, easier to bond. Like, at the very least, you get fatter. Am I crazy? You'd at least gain some weight from doing all that protein. I feel like the meat thing should not be making you lose weight. It should be the intermediate fasting the guy was talking
It seemed
about.
like people frequently started their day with 5 to 6 eggs, so I made 5 scrambled. I was a bit worried about my cholesterol, which was fairly healthy back in January when I got blood work done. But looking it up on the subreddit, it seemed like they didn't care much at all about bad cholesterol
Fucking course they don't.
impacting your heart, and would actively encourage people keeping up with the diet to distrust their doctors if they said anything about it. So to dive into the experience, 5 eggs and bacon at 12.
You know it's a good sign when the Redditors like ignore your doctors. They're out to get you. They're out to get you. We're good.
p.m. was the plan. Later that day,
Ignore
around
your doctors
5:30,
is
I made
crazy.
a delicious bowl of ground beef.
Interesting.
Red meat seems to be mostly the focus of a carnivore diet. And when it comes to
But low, genuinely, if you were to mix that in with some fucking noodles, bro, that might not even be that
people
bad.
that do it often, ground beef with a little bit of bacon or a little bit of cheese or just completely on its own in a bowl seems to be one of the best meals. But since it was only the first day, the most challenging thing to me was not having 2 meat-focused meals. It was much more challenging to eat my day's calories within 6 hours.
I don't think this would be as difficult if I didn't have to eat it so fast. It's like I get, the diet's full of meat and animal products. I get it. You're trying to be a Viking. Rah, you're trying to be a caveman. Does it have to be between 12 and 6? Did they do that? I feel like they just ate when they were hungry, no?
They have
just
to do
a
it
lot
between
of beef.
12 and 6?
Today I started by trying to
I feel like it'd be
personally-
really, really great if you were trying to get really bulked up. Like all of that protein. What did you say? It's like 6 eggs or something like that? That's quite a lot of protein. And then you get the bacon and then you get ground beef later. I feel like that is a lot of protein. It would help you bulk up with some muscles if you needed it. But like these people make it sound like they're just doing it for the diet, you know?
rules of what I can and can't have. You know, I thought the most difficult part of starting a very restrictive diet and fasting schedule, full of primarily eating meat, was going to be everything that I just said. But the biggest hurdle in this whole thing so far is how
They
impossible
do it to lose weight. That's the thing that I don't
it is to
understand.
actually find out what the rules are. While perusing
Especially the cholesterol part, bro.
on
What?
the internet as Ned, aka happily divorced 1963 at gmail.com.
What is
I
that?
began getting algorithmic video suggestions and advertisements tailor-made to men on the carnivore diet.
He clicked on the ad? Holy
I have
shit.
to take a quiz?
Genius.
Have I interacted with...
During this, I got a YouTube ad for what seemed to be an AI-generated torch commercial.
Was too powerful for consumers, so they banned it from their shelves entirely. And now regulators are stepping in, pushing to limit the heat output on future production runs.
I'll be
Bro,
honest.
genuinely, like... Dude, there's sides of the internet you would never hope to find.
Sick as
There's
hell.
just some sides of the internet you never thought you would stumble
And I
upon.
wanted to see what would come in the mail if I actually ordered it. So I began filling out my info. That's when it hit me. Ned didn't have a last name. Steak. Ned Steak. After filling out
Do they know? Do they know Ned Steak is on the fucking job,
my
bro?
very real card info, the charge failed. So I gave up. But
No.
minutes later, an incoming call buzzed my phone.
Whoa.
Well, let me just verify a few details here just to ensure
Please say Ned Steak.
everything is accurate. So it will be shipped under your name, Ned Steak. And then email address is happily divorced 1963 gmail.com.
That's correct. It seems that the company used my failed charge to personally call me and attempt to get me to finish the transaction.
Whoa. Wait, I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. What? That's an insane thing to do. That's... What? That's creepy as fuck. Hey, we saw that you failed to buy our product. We want to make sure you actually buy
I
it.
think you put the wrong expiration date or
Wait. Specifically... Oh, it's not working for me. Hold on. Hold on. I have to reload. Specifically. Let's go.
Wrong CVV code.
Dude, imagine Amazon. Like, imagine you put something in your cart for Amazon, and then you're like, actually, I don't really want to buy it, and you get rid of it in your cart, and you get a phone call later from Jeff freaking Bezos, and he's like, hey, I saw you. I saw you put the Dick Thruster 9000 in your cart. Why'd you get rid of it? And then they just state your full name and email address and your address and your credit card information, and they're like, are you sure? You sure you don't want it?
But let's see. Could you please verify the card number?
I don't feel super comfortable saying the card number over the phone. I can try.
Dude, that's terrifying. They're like, hey, we saw it failed. Hey, why don't I just do it with you on the phone? Brother. That's terrifying.
On the website, though.
Let me just send you an email so you won't pay for the shipping fee.
This appeared to be a scam. A scam
Oh,
that I
really?
was too smart for. You may have gotten my phone number. You may have gotten my address and my card information. But Ned Steak was too smart to give it to you a second time. But after days of looking at RFK and Fox interviews,
Brother.
other YouTube videos, and frequenting the subreddit, I sort of have an idea to follow. So a strict carnivore diet is made up of animal products only. That means you can't use anything that comes from a plant. And that shows up way more than you'd think when you're actually planning your diet around it. Unless you have a severe allergy or restrictive diet for your health, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Only mine is self-imposed and stupid. So when I'm out or don't have time to cook, just order meat at a restaurant, right? Well, it can't be cooked with garlic, onions, or olive oil because they are plant products.
I didn't even think about that, bro. I mean, I'm just trying to make a hamburger without any of that. Bro.
Okay, so I guess I have to cook everything at home. Easy enough, but I can't use spices. Okay, so
Can't
basically
use
I need to
spices?
cook all of my meats at home, and I can only use salt and pepper, right? Well, pepper is
Butter? Wait, no, butter should be fine because it's just milk, right? And milk comes from a cow. Huh?
a plant product. And if you're thinking, duh, Eddie, peppers are vegetables. To that I say, peppercorn is actually a fruit. I'm smarter than you. And
What?
if you knew that it was a fruit when I said that it was a vegetable, congratulations.
Pepper is a fruit? That's crazy.
We've now all ranked how smart we are, and you're above me because I found that out while making this video. Unfortunately, my confusion continued on a day where I thought I would be brought more clarity. The Fox News interview with...
Imagine trying to be so alpha male, like, yeah, I don't put fucking spices on my meats. I just eat that shit raw. And it's like, ew, dude, what the fuck? Why? You just want to be sad? I realized 80% of all like diets or anything like, oh, this is how you can get fast muscles or anything like that is just a way to make your life depressing. Like, if you want to look good or have a nice diet, you just have to throw away everything that makes your life so much fun. You like eating food? Oh, that sucks. Eat this garbage nonsense shit so that you can look slightly better. Like, thanks. Great, man.
RFK, where he speaks on his diet, includes mention of Dr. Sean O'Mara. In that interview, RFK says that he's on a diet primarily of meat and fermented products.
Oh, I've had very good luck with it. High protein.
Dude, I think the hardest part of this challenge is he has to watch RFK so many times.
High protein.
So that is the Dr. Sean O'Mara diet that he's on. My husband Sean is on it too.
So as I was planning and researching, I was pleased to see that Dr. Sean O'Mara has written a book on this exact diet, including meal plans. That book arrived at my doorstep.
Hey, wait a minute. There's the leafy greens on there. Is that not basil and also some lettuce? Wait a minute. And that's a lemon.
This morning. But when I actually looked at the meal plan, I was shocked to find that it didn't follow the strict guidelines I'd heard about. The book mentions things that I didn't expect at all.
All right, I'm reading Dr. Sean O'Mara's book, and there's vegetables in here.
Stuff that would break a strict carnivore diet for those online.
Exactly.
And even break the rules that RFK mentioned himself, rather than just beef, salt.
Which just clearly shows how much none of these people actually do this. They just say they do this. None of them actually do it.
And
it's all performative.
Fermented vegetables. There are mentions of onions, garlic, blueberries, spinach.
I mean, like, maybe because RFK is a fucking millionaire, billionaire, or whatever. So I guarantee what happened here is that his, you know, butler or whoever makes his food for him on the daily probably said, "Hey, this is, oh yeah, like this is your diet right now. You're on the Sean Omar diet right now, and it's just this and this." And he doesn't fucking know. Who the fuck is RFK? It's Robert Frederick King. Just some politic guy. You don't gotta worry about him. He's in American politics, which basically means he's useless.
Garlic in here, like, is that fine? Low sugar berries, cauliflower.
Yeah, it's JFK
rice,
skin.
fermented rye crisp bread.
Anybody that's in American politics, it basically means, oh, they're worthless to human society. So that's all you gotta have to think about.
I can have those?
No matter which side they are, they're just useless pieces of garbage.
Looking back on that original interview, I noticed that Fox and Friends mentioned a later segment with Sean O'Mara on live TV. So I looked around for it and found it uploaded to his very own YouTube channel.
This morning, we're taking a deeper dive into the living
Why does he look like he's like staring into my soul? What the fuck? What the hell? Why is he staring into my soul? Why does he look like that? Why would you want a newscaster look like that?
Yeah, it's a new
He doesn't look alive. He looks like a robot.
that helps eliminate visceral fat.
Dr.
Why does everybody here look like terrified?
Is an
What?
advocate for the living carnivore diet, emphasizing the
Brother.
importance of healthy meats
Brother, these are not normal
and
looks.
fermented foods.
In this segment, Sean has
This is the most normal guy here.
foods laid out in front of him, and they actually resemble exactly what RFK talked about: eggs, steak, kimchi, yogurt, the usual. This segment seems to completely align with the RFK diet. So much so that Sean O'Mara talks about fermented foods being good for your gut microbiome.
But
True,
these living
they are.
foods are fermented foods. They're different from pickled food. Pickled food is just pickled with
They really
vinegar, and
are.
you really want to get the living.
Oh,
natural-
the guy that looks normal is actually not part of the news like area. So that all of the news reporters are the weird looking ones,
fermented
bro. What?
with living microbes in them.
But he also demonizes regular vegetables.
A wonderful.
He's saying that while the background is full of vegetables and fruit. The entire background of the studio is just vegetables.
Variety, living variety to your food that otherwise you're just eating dead meat or dead vegetables. I work with vegans and they're
Dead
just eating
vegetables.
Dead vegetables. You need these fermented
What
foods.
the fuck is a dead vegetable? The fuck does that mean?
Okay, so any type of fruit and vegetable that isn't fermented is
These
dead,
people look
and my
fake.
food needs to be living. Well, then what the hell are onions and spinach then? Because the book I bought with Sean O'Mara's name on it mentions that I could use them.
I go over to one.
How much you wanna
This is
bet?
peak diet also. If you want to lose weight, eat about 300 to 500 calories a day and walk/run 6 miles every day.
Dude, there's no way in hell you're rocking or / running 6 miles a day on a 500 calorie diet. Bro, that is the most, that sounds like the most miserable thing of all time. Are you kidding me? Y'all can't do that. That's crazy. Bro, once I hit 1 mile, like if I had only 500 calories in one day, like I can understand losing weight on that, but then proceeding to then run 6 miles? That's crazy. Are you 4'3"? Yeah, you'll die. I was gonna say you'd have to be like short in order to live off of that little calories. Are you what? I was gonna say if you work out on a daily basis, you should be consuming at least 2,000 calories a day. Now, obviously, if you want to do a little bit of a cut, you can do something like 1,800, 1,500, 500. Brother, I don't even know how you wake up in the morning without feeling tired. Vegetables remain alive after being picked until it spoils. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, they just make up shit. I guarantee that the guy, the author that wrote this book, quote unquote, I feel like he didn't even write this book because there's no way. 2,000 calories is basically a pound. 2,000 calories is the normal amount of calories you're supposed to eat for somebody that is working out on a daily basis. That is the amount of, because you normally, okay, for my size and height, which is 160 pounds at 5'11", I naturally, on a daily basis, just from going to work and coming back home, automatically consume 1,800 calories a day. My body has to have that on a normal basis. That's not counting working out. So if you work out and do like something like 6 miles a day, I have to take like 2,000 calories. That's why like professional athletes eat like 10 times the amount of calories most people would have, because they need that to like actually not pass out for the amount of shit they're doing. That's crazy. I mean, if you can do that, go ahead, but like that's like losing 20 pounds in 1 month, not like 20 pounds normally. Dude, have you ever gone to the doctor and told them that? Because I feel like the doctor would be very, very scared.
Have the quick reference table, and there's no lemon, but then I go to his recipes and there's pan-seared lemon.
Also, this is not the point, but I felt like it was important to show you. The re-upload of the Fox News segment on his channel cuts off. I didn't edit this at all. I just need you to see exactly what I saw.
Is this heart fat that surrounds your heart.
So let's...
I spent decades developing and refining protocols that are
What?
scientifically proven to eliminate toxic...
He's reading something. What is this look off to the side?
Now, for the first time ever, I'm revealing these same trade secrets in a completely free course. If you follow everything I teach inside, you'll not only start to...
You lose 3 to 7 pounds a week? Brother, go to the doctor. That's so unhealthy. You should be losing 3 to 7 pounds per like 3 months at least. 3 to 7 pounds is dangerous in a year. Dude, my doctor was scared because I used to be 180 and I got all the way down to 160 in 3 years. He said that's not healthy. You shouldn't lose brother. Either you are like on the verge of dying here soon, like your inner intestines and all your stomach cannot handle doing that kind of stuff. Either that or you have not been able to stand up in weeks. I refuse to believe that you're going 6 miles every single day on that while losing that much weight. That's like starving levels of losing weight.
Destroying visceral fat, you'll feel alive again. These are the same methods to transform lives all around the world, and I'm giving them away right now for free at growingbetterNotOlder.com.
Dr. Sean, sir, you are the greatest. I am trying to help humanity. It's a huge task. Anyway,
Brother,
I took my one-a-day
you have cancer, dude. Even if you had like a terminal illness and you were like bedridden and you couldn't even keep food down, if you were losing that much weight, I feel like even then a doctor would be worried about like needing to get vitamins into your system,
And
bro.
a big bowl of salmon without any lemon, because that would be breaking the rules, Sean. And put your shirt back on.
Basically, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. I prepped to not, start lifting.
Actually, hold on. Ozempic is like the most unhealthy way that you could possibly lose weight. But how fast do you lose weight? How fast do you lose weight on Ozempic? Dude, even on Ozempic, you only lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. Brother, and that's like a very unhealthy drug that makes you lose weight like crazy and is like so unbelievably unhealthy for you, bro. It's so unbelievably unhealthy. I refuse to believe.
Or doing any strength training because I thought I was gonna, be put out by keto starting, and it's fine. Like I think just fortunate that
I ate a fruit Danish from a gas station and a drink of White Monster. Also, no, I do not have cancer. Bro, every time I have caffeine, like a Monster, without eating food, it makes me want to eat food because like it needs food to activate. So it's kind of like drinking alcohol, where if you have alcohol on an empty stomach, it like hits 10 times harder. That's kind of how caffeine works in most people's systems, bro. I hurt every day, but I'm still alive and kicking, bro. Bro, you gotta see a doctor or a therapist, bro.
that it's just been kind of fine. One thing is that my apartment is just like constantly smells like meat, and I don't want that to be forever. Also, whenever I tell somebody about the diet in person, the first thing they ask is how I'm doing digestively, like in the bathroom. I know this sounds surprising, but I'm fine. And also, please don't ask me that. But I know I'll let you know if something goes weird. I'll be uncomfortable about it, but surprisingly, it's been fine. This morning, I went to the grocery store and expanded my diet with 2 more fermented cheeses, Munster and Gouda. Now, I would like to split up my meals
Dude, I love me some Munster cheese and some Gouda cheese, bro.
portions throughout the 6 hours.
Such good,
Actually,
so
quick
good.
correction, I went back and looked at the interview of RFK and I paused too soon.
All right, I have to ask. You are in great shape. Can you go through your diet and exercise routine?
Oh, I eat between noon. I start at my first meal at around noon, and then I try to stop eating at 6 or 7.
So it looks like I have 7 hours, 12 to 7. But anyway, I had to leave the house for work for most of my day, meaning I couldn't space out my meals because I couldn't carry meat.
Ooh, but that's gonna be so good though. Low key, a little bit of a cheese egg omelet in the morning is kind of fire. Now, if that's the only thing you could ever eat, I guess it would get really old.
That
But
was
you know,
going bad in my pocket the whole time. So I made this massive omelet with Munster cheese. It was really good. It was also a lot to eat. The other addition I made to my fridge was a jar of beef tallow. Now, beef tallow has been having her own moments.
he used the clip of Donald Trump at a McDonald's doing shaking the French fries, bro.
Because of RFK himself, who campaigned heavily on replacing seed oils with beef tallow for cooking.
I don't have anything against fast food. I'm against food that has seed oils. When I was a kid, McDonald's
He keeps using the Trump at the McDonald's
made with
one.
tallow fat. That was good for you. Your body needs that. It makes you healthy.
Donald, I can't remember if it's an AI video or if he actually did that one time, but I feel like it's an AI video.
Why are we making it with tallow fat again?
Even selling his own merch for it. Beef tallow is rendered beef fat you can heat up for cooking. Now, people on RFK's side of the movement will tell you that seed oils are horrible.
5'7", bro. Go to the doctor. I'm telling you right now, you'll be dead within 2 months or so.
Beef tallow is the naturally healthy option for your
Either
body.
that or you'll be collapsed on the ground somewhere. And if you drive a car, that's not good.
My problem is that when you try to look up what's healthy for you, you can get completely opposite answers from people who claim to be experts. Institutions that I tend to trust normally will say that beef tallow isn't the worst thing ever, but cooking with saturated fats often can be bad for
I'm
your
fine, trust. I don't believe you at this point.
cholesterol and your heart health. But if you're searching for the opposing opinions, you will find it. You can find videos with millions of views claiming the opposite.
And so this is pretty much the best oil you should use to deep fry your food. And I hope you know that I am completely and utterly sarcastic today. Here's a picture of a kid who's smoking, right? Well, the oxidative stress that occurs with smoking kind of poisons us for about 6 months to a year after quitting. But when we consume the seed oils, right, it's going to poison us for about 3 years.
Brother, these people were growing up on the thing that just says, like, you know, that saying of when you eat, if you swallow bubble gum, it stays in your stomach for 7 years. Bro, these people have been following that line of thinking for fucking everything, bro.
Then you read the comments and it's all over the place. Someone went to Italy and an olive oil maker said to never cook with it because when you cook with it, it becomes toxic. That can't be right, but I can't tell you the science on why it's wrong personally. Wait, okay, the comments say that olive oil is fine. Of course. Oh wait, no, you should only cook with avocado oil. And the top comment, I am 65, had hypertension, anxiety, and an irregular heartbeat. I eat healthy, and I got a divorce, and I'm recovering nicely. All right, I think I'm happy for you, but what the hell does that have to do with what I should cook with? Anyway, I used the beef tallow to make steak.
W commenter.
It was still really good.
We designed these pants to help beer belly men feel good every day, and thanks to all the support. This special sale, we're giving
Brother, I love how he's getting fucking horrible ads, bro. It just shows the state of YouTube as well.
70% off. Buy one, get two. The only pants for senior men that understand the assignment.
I was told to come shill. Oh, what's up, Onyx? What are you shilling to me? Hello, potion seller. What are your potions, JK? Fuck, no potions. Whatever.
Flex, breathe, and
Whatever.
So
We're
the
watching
biggest
cinema
toxic
right
during
now.
This whole thing is that I'm not meal prepping, mostly because the first few days were full of confusion, so I didn't want to buy anything that I couldn't cook. So I spent Saturday prepping some food ahead of time, like
Ozzy,
burger
what are you
patties,
watching ads for?
Now he's watching them.
seasoned chicken breasts, some bacon to be used occasionally, and a pound of ground beef that I could use in my eggs with yogurt, or my favorite.
Dude, dude, his life on YouTube is like what you want to be. This is the type of content you want to do because like his content's super interesting. He gets to be very like creative with how he makes his content and his ideas, but then the ideas themselves are kind of simple. You know what I mean? I'm selling Sayuki's throne because he needs a new one. He needs PC parts. Wait, really? Your content's super interesting? Yeah, but mine costs thousands of dollars per episode, you know? His are literally like he went and did a diet for a month. But like he, you know, vlogged it in a very entertaining way. His PC blue screen last Monday. No way. I made a contribution towards a CPU. Can you send me his throne? I want to have a look-see poo. I want to have a little look-see poo. DM'd? Okay. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I could pull this up, right? He's not... Sayuki's not the type of guy to have weird things on his throne, right? You never know. It's all okay. Oh, yeah, it's just PC stuff. Dude, this looks... I'm legitimately getting PTSD because this is the exact same pictures that I stared at every single day when me, Bot, and Miren were making my PC. I'm actually getting PTSD right now, bro. These are the exact... Dude, because like even the liquid cooler is like exactly what I have. Like that's the one I have. That's like the first one we were looking at before we went for like the $1,200 one. Yikes. This is wait. It's the exact same cooler. I'm pretty sure the AMD Ryzen is the same one as well. The extra terabytes. I think he went for 4 terabytes. I don't think I went for 4. I think I went for 2. Oh, let me have a look. Yeah, I only have 2, but I think it is. Yeah, I think it genuinely is. Other than this actually is like so similar, bro. It's so similar. How expensive is this? Ah, fuck, dude. These are always so expensive. He's going for the Shut up! Me. That's you right now. That's you right now. She sure's, bro. She sure's. GPUs are pricer. Hello? What do these cost nowadays? W. Wait, what did he have before for RAM? Can he not reuse his RAM? Because RAM's just so godly expensive. It's DDR4. Wait, this is DDR4 or he used to have DDR4 and now needs DDR5? Shut up! There's no way you got shut up twice in a random sound. I'm gonna crash out. You did random sound twice and got shut up both times. Did we get rid of all the other random sounds? Hello? I would like to have put an NVIDIA GPU on there, but expensive. Ah, yeah. I see what you mean. I mean, anything's probably better. Am I right? That makes sense. AMD cards have been having more and more issues. Dude, I think it's just because everyone's buying them up, bro. So they're like low-key trying to force these out as fast as possible. Well, I hope he can get some of this stuff going, though. Dude, a new PC is like... It's the bane of someone's existence, but like once it gets working, though, it's one of the best things to have ever. Tried to keep it under 2.5. Ah, I see. What is this sorcery? I wish I was richer. What can I say? You totally didn't have problems with your PC. Just tell us that... No, there's no way. I think it's broken. I actually think it's broken. There's no shot. There's no shot. There has to be no other things in the random sound. Somebody else do random sound right now. There has to be nothing else in there. Fuck. I wonder if it's just fucking like we accidentally got rid of all of the things that could be in random sound other than shut up.
It tastes the exact same.
No, but you guys are just so fucking lucky, bro. You guys are just so fucking lucky. Holy shit. What are the fucking odds of 3 shut ups? And she wins? Wait, 2 people just won in a row. 2 people just won in a row. It's just bad luck. It's bad luck. We're gonna gamble literally 100. No, it was a win! What if it's hard all the time? Okay. Okay.
On its own in the bowl with nothing else. However, over the next 2 days, my biggest problem wouldn't be wasting time cooking the food.
You know what I should do? I should go to the casino with $1,000, put it all on red. If I double it, I'll give 1,000 to Sayuki, and if I don't, then I just lose and I'm sad.
It would be finding time when I could actually
That would be W content though, if I could film inside of a casino.
I started my day with a big omelet that I overcooked because I let the pan get too hot before I put the eggs in. I'm not exactly seeing the mental clarity that RFK was talking about.
Dude, RFK does not have mental clarity, bro. Bro is on the verge of collapsing and he ain't even at the age he should be there yet.
Still kind of dumb. But while I eat my 6 overcooked...
Ozzy, I'm on the Trello finally. Wait. I think I'm on the Trello because I low-key... Onyx. Onyx, I don't know if I told you this, but I officially have paid for step 1. So I think I'm on the Trello as well. Hold on, let me double check. Did we both get on at the same time? No weighing? Where's her Trello? We're gonna start at the same time. Depends on which one she likes more, you know? Oh yeah, we're both on there. Wait, dude, we low-key, you were 1 day after me. You're 1 singular day after me. Holy. Oh, there's some exciting ones on here. I did feel bad reaching out because I knew she was behind on some of the other ones, but then I remembered that she's always going to be behind on some work, so I was like, fuck it, dude. I might as well just get in there. And she finally reached back out to me, so let's go. You know, it's a win-win. Elfie is so nice. I know, I saw her on there, dude. I was kind of excited to see it.
Eggs. Let me read this sponsorship real quick. I got stuck in that little pocket for dishwasher pods in the dishwasher. I don't want to talk about it. This sponsored segment is brought to you by SoFi, the all-in-one finance app that helps you bank, borrow...
Why is this his sponsor idea, and why is it actually low-key better than anything else I could ever do?
Invest and protect your money and savings account. Your money could actually 8 times the eligible. If you're looking things like once QR. Back to the video. I'll meet you there. I need to get unstuck first. No, I don't want help. I can do it myself. Now, after work, I was going to head over to my brother Tony's new apartment, which means I needed to take dinner on the go. I had some Greek yogurt and sauerkraut throughout the day, but as for my later meal, I took a bowl of ground beef and put it in Tupperware.
Oh,
However,
boy.
Tony let me know before they left that they hadn't moved their dishes yet, so I took my own bowl and fork. Just headed over to my brother's new place with my dog food and my dog bowl. Now, I was meeting some friends for a movie and
it is dog food, bro. It literally is dog food. Oh, no.
But as I was casually trying to force down my bowl of ground beef, I got a text that my friends were seated in the theater. That's when I realized that my movie wasn't in an hour. My movie was right now. Halfway through my dog food, I had
classic. Dude, anytime I have plans with anybody, I always fucking... I mean, most of it's because of my ADHD, but I always fucking freak out for the, like... If my plans are at 5 o'clock, I am ready by 2 o'clock, and I just stare at the clock, ready to go whenever I need to, and I always leave like fucking an hour earlier than I need to, and I'm there waiting for way too long. It happens every time, bro.
abandon it.
Bro, Gamba all in? Bro, it's only been wins. It's only been wins. The next one's a loss. Watch this shit. Told you. And now I'll gamble everything. Too easy. This shit's... Oh, that says I lost everything. Okay. Back to the
But
video.
Tony also had not moved his trash can yet. So I took my beef, I put it back in the Tupperware, and I got in my car to go to the movie. During the Devilware...
He's gonna bring the Tupperware full of ground beef into the fucking movie theater?
Prada 2. I knew in the back of my mind that there was a Tupperware full of ground beef just stinking up my car.
Oh,
When
he
I
left
got
it in the
back
car.
to
Thank
it,
God.
That was absolutely true. So I had to pull over at a gas station on my way home and dump the beef out in a trash can.
Golly, that's embarrassing, bro.
Steak and plain Greek yogurt for breakfast. You know, I do actually like steak, and it's somewhat fortunate to be able to have it for breakfast. I've just had a lot of meat lately. It's not about the steak, really. So today I'm leaving on a 2-day trip to celebrate 3 of my friends' birthdays. It's a joint birthday trip that requires me to drive 3 hours into the desert at 3 p.m. But I can only eat from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Meaning that even though I just had a full steak and Greek yogurt, I have about 3 hours to eat most of my calories for the day. So I went for a
Dude,
run
that
to get my
sounds
appetite up,
awful.
and then decided to bake some salmon right after. The plan was to eat half of it now before I leave, and then eat the rest of it in the car. Now, I've said this
God.
before, but with most of the inconveniences that come with this diet, you know, I still have food. But I
That's
will say
so
when you have
much
a tight
salmon.
window of when you can eat, and that food needs to be cooked and refrigerated, everything becomes a time crunch when you have stuff to do. So I needed to take the other half of the salmon on the road with me. But all of my Tupperware was finishing up being cleaned in the dishwasher.
So many minutes of
So I
YouTube
had to
greetings
grab
all
a
bot.
bowl and
I almost
wrap it
said
in
bye.
foil.
Hi,
Salmon
Pathfinder.
came out
Welcome in,
sit
welcome
out
in. I'm
for
glad
more
you
than
like
2
YouTube.
hours. And I have a 3-hour drive. But it's not like I'm gonna eat a bowl of salmon in my car.
He ate the bowl of salmon in his car. Why? He's got a slideshow.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This was a new low for the diet. In
That's
just
gotta
3.5
be bad.
hours, I had consumed around 1,940 calories. Now,
Oh
if you're
my
wondering,
God.
did I eat the salmon bowl while driving? If I'm being honest, I took one bite in traffic and immediately realized it would be too dangerous. So I pulled over on the side of the road and forced half of my salmon bowl down. I could,
Ugh.
however, finish it in one sitting. But it's not
That's
like I'm
so
gonna
bad.
save my salmon for later by placing it in the passenger seat of my car.
He did that, yeah. The seatbelt!
Now,
The
8 days in
seatbelt!
on this trip, I actually, for the first time, experienced other people eating regular food in front of
Oh,
me.
that's gotta
And
suck.
man, it was way harder than I thought.
He's still looking at us, isn't he?
He's
You know,
still
it was
looking
both
at
of
us.
their birthdays. Also, I don't think that, at least as a twin, I don't think that you're allowed to be close friends and have the same exact birthday. It's kind of like stolen twin valor. Also, their names are Jarvis and Jordan. You're doing 2 J names and you're friends and you have the same birthday. Like, you guys want to be twins so bad.
Just looks, it looks really good.
You wouldn't like that.
You wouldn't like
the house
it?
was filled with the delicious smell of chicken shawarma burritos with garlic sauce. And I had salted ground beef. and yogurt.
Yikes. Hi, puppy
That
dog.
looks really good, man. No.
On the 10th day, nothing too notable happened except for the fact that my meat thermometer broke. I'm eating so much meat that I wore
The
my
meat-mometer?
thermometer out.
What?
At night, I got a desperate craving for any flavor that felt new. So I heated up some chicken broth with the kimchi brine to make a spicy soup. And it was so good to have something flavorful. I'm still not exactly sure why it's not okay to
Dude,
have
I think
anything
I would actually
plant-based,
die
but
if I
it
can't
is
have
if it's
spicy
fermented.
food.
But whatever, those are the rules. Not
Because
only
spicy
am
food,
on
I
a
guess, is
stinky
peppers
diet
or
full of
whatever.
Meats and fermented foods. I am also in the process of moving. So I toured and applied for a place this morning. And when I went to the grocery store after, I just started staring at the bread and produce.
Dude, that's gotta be the
I
worst
miss it
part,
so
is being
much,
able to
and I think it
window
makes it
shop
more
actually
difficult
good
because
food.
Whenever I push my body and go for a run, I feel weaker, which just makes me crave that food even more. But there was no bread or produce on the diet today. I had steak cooked in beef tallow and sauerkraut for breakfast, and a big omelet with Munster cheese and
You know
kimchi for
what?
dinner.
You know what? He's stronger than me, because I feel like if I would have made it to this point in the challenge, I'd be like, fuck this shit, bro. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna break and then not upload this. He's stronger than I would be.
That night, I went to see a show at the Hollywood Bowl. At one point, the people I was with went to the bathroom, and I sat there by myself, people watching. There were couples excitedly.
Dude, people watching is always so fun to do, especially if you're at the beach. You're too far in. No, he's only like 10 days in, and he's got like 20 more to go.
Splitting a popcorn, friends cheersing their drinks, some guy just absolutely housing a hot dog. The smell of food and the sound of it being shared surrounded me, and two thoughts crossed my mind. First, I want a hot dog so bad. But the second and more important thought was just about how much connection food brings, and how this diet is not just restrictive
Who
on
people
the
watches?
actual food.
If you're at the beach or something and you're just laxing in that chair, the best thing you could possibly do is just people watch. You just look around and see what other people are doing. Or if you're like up in your hotel room resting or some shit, like you people watch.
But how you experience it. In
I mind my own
11
business. I mean, I'm not bothering them. I'm not like directly staring at them, but I'm just kind of watching what everybody's doing.
days, I'd been offered a drink or food so many times and had to politely decline. If anyone wants any type of drink or food
Dude,
with you that
I'm gonna be honest, you're doing some people watching right now. You're watching what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Am I crazy? You're people watching right now.
Your house, you just can't really do it with them, which isn't the end of the world, but man, it kind of takes some of the simple joys out of life. And that night, one of the simplest pleasures was dangled in front of me like a big bacon-wrapped juicy carrot on a stick.
Oh.
LA street dogs.
That looks so fucking good, bro. Ooh, that actually looks so good.
Walk back. One of the greatest smells of all time.
Not only that, but like a canned Sprite from the ice cold fucking icebox, bro. Holy. Bro, I'm getting hungry. Stop it.
Bacon, onion, and dogs wafting smoke that would lift you off your feet and through a kitchen window like a pie in a cartoon.
Dude, he's having a fucking breakdown.
Carnivore diet people think that that's too processed, so I can't have that type
Oh,
of meat.
it's too processed.
Oh my god, I want bread so fucking bad, dude. Whatever, I'm going.
As if most meat isn't crazy, bro. I mean, I understand hot dogs are like actual like barely even considered meat because of how processed they are, but I guess. But like most meats are processed, right?
Day 12 and I had a friend in town visiting. And the thing about entertaining somebody at your place when you're doing a restrictive carnivore diet is, of course, you can't ask them to not have good food in front of you.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
But it's fine. I was fine. It's like it didn't even matter at all. It was not tempting or weird at all to have a delicious pizza in front of me. It's not rude at all to come over to my place and order.
I will say he's like coming out of a challenge like this, you're definitely going to appreciate the little things when it comes to food, right?
You know, I can only have ground beef. Like, it's totally fine. I guess it depends on, like, how good of a person you are, not how bad of a host I am. It's more of, like, how good of a guest are you. This doesn't have to do with the diet at all, but later that night I saw this billboard of the Mona Lisa being blocked by the 7-Eleven sign. And it's just, like, if you think about it, it's... like it's really it says something deep about like capitalism.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly
Right.
what. If you guys could say something in the comments, like I know this is deep, but I just can't figure it. It'd be like such a cool artistic turn to this video. It's like I need something deep in this. Oh, and 2 burgers for dinner. Day 13. Finally, time for me to try working out with some strength training. Sure, I've been running every day, but I
Call
didn't wanna
W
lift
frame
weights
rate.
and pass out if I was too weak from my body adjusting to ketosis. So I grabbed my weights and one very important new addition to my workout routine. My favorite athletic wear.
Jeans?
RFK.
Oh, the most
famously works out in
manly
jeans.
thing you
If
could do.
search
Wear some
RFK
jeans.
Working out on Google, you will not find a photo of him in anything but jeans. He lifts weights in jeans. He's on a bike in jeans.
That's diabolical. As a guy myself who wears jeans everywhere he goes, a bike? with jeans? What are we doing? I mean, let alone I never would work out or do any crazy amount of physical activity in jeans at all. But a bike?
Split these jeans? Am I gonna Lenny Kravitz these jeans?
Dude, you're gonna feel so
I'll
gross in
I'll blur
those.
it if I do. I'll blur it if I do. Now I plan to do a very simple full body free weight workout routine that I watch on YouTube. I have done this routine every Monday for the last year and a half. And as I began, I could feel the power of the jeans taking effect. As you can see, my mobility was incredible.
You can't even reach a full 90, bro. And his are like loosened. Why is this the song he's chosen? Oh? W?
I felt great. I looked great. Huh. All right, that was a lie. I did look great, but I did not feel great. Even when I was stretching earlier, I already felt sore before the workout even happened.
What?
I could tell
That's
instantly. I just felt way weaker. Everything was harder to do. But with the strength of the jeans, I didn't give up.
The jeans are really... Oh, never mind.
I remember.
Oh.
I did give up. I was worried about hurting myself. I gave up. Now, normally after these full body workouts, I do go for a run. And of course, after doing a little bit of a leg workout, my legs are usually sore during. But this was completely different. I felt like I was running through molasses.
Ew.
Every day. For over
Probably
10
the amount of grease that they had to consume through all the fucking meat products like bacon and ground beef.
years.
That's
And
probably
this was
that.
probably the least amount of energy I had in my legs to keep going. And I was correct to think so, because when I looked at my pace, it was a full minute and a half slower than my average.
Oof.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the pace of my runs from now on, and I don't know how much of this is placebo, but I definitely do feel weaker. After a week and a half of reading up
That's
on
elite
carnivore
ball. No, that's common ball. That's hold on. Golly. That's some Hing my head right now. Sorry.
diets and ketosis, one thing was very clear to me. All of this pseudoscience confuses the shit out of me. I'm starting to realize
'Cause it's all
that
made
anyone
up.
who speaks confidently about science, whether they are right or wrong, will temporarily convince me that it's true.
Because it's not backed up by test at all. It's just... Anyways, this is what really happens. And it's like, really? You have any way to prove it? And it's like... yeah, because I'm an alpha male and you aren't. And that's about it.
Guy. But luckily, I know someone who's really good at packaging correct information for dumb and gullible guys on the internet. So I decided to sit down and have
Michael
a chat.
Reeves?
Okay, I mean...
Hank Green! Oh, of course it's Hank Green. True.
This isn't really something I'm an expert on. Eddie, put your shirt back on.
Okay, sorry. After impressing Hank with my new physique, I wanted to ask him about some of the science talked about in this Fox News interview.
To do with the fermented foods is chew them together, and the reason why you want to chew
I wonder
them
if you can
together
ask
is
Hank
this is
Green why they all look like robots being held captive.
coffee, and if I just add a little cream to that coffee, and I don't stir it, it doesn't get mixed into it. But when you take that and stir it, you're mixing in the cream. And you want to do the same thing with fermented foods. You want to mix in the microbes.
He's talking about chewing the fermented foods along with the meat at the same time. Like that's the thing that you need to do.
That was the coffee example, was that if you pour cream into a coffee and don't stir it, it doesn't mix in. So it's similar with when you...
Bit of a stretch.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Things still mix when they get to your stomach.
Yeah, I mean, not even that. I don't even think that you'd have to eat them in the same meal.
The other burning question I had for Hank Green was a simple one. What was up with this treatment that all plant-based things are bad? A lot of people frequent these subreddits and communities because they're dealing with some kind of chronic inflammation, and the idea of plants in general seems to be the culprit in their minds. Is there any science at all, or is that literally just vibes?
I mean, it's literally just vibes to say letting anything plant-based into your system is going to cause problems. That is I mean, we obviously evolved to eat a lot of plant stuff. We are omnivores. We are obviously omnivores. Now, what I'll say at the same time is there might absolutely be people who have sensitivities to things that they aren't aware that they have sensitivities to. And also our knowledge is incomplete to some extent. But like you may have like a gluten allergy and you don't know it, and so you go off of like all plants and you feel better because you aren't eating gluten. Or you may have like a FODMAP thing. Plants are really good for you too. I want like in addition to them not being bad for you, they are also good.
Dude, I feel like it's not even based on a science thing. Some guy heard that like the first ever generation of humans was like only hunters because we weren't smart enough to know how to like plant plants or eat plants, or we weren't like scavengers. We were just hunters. So it's like, oh yeah, cavemen, you know, we're big scary cavemen, so we must eat only meat. And that's it. And that'll make you an alpha male.
Nice try, Hank. Trying to convince me that plants are good for me. Oh, it's good to have leafy greens? Yeah, I'm sure you'd think so. Look at his last name.
Oh, he's a spy for big plants? Oh my fucking god, I should have known.
As if I had dropped solo at Tilted Tower. There was one thought on my mind. Oh my god, I can have prosciutto and cheese. This doesn't sound like a big deal to you, someone who has been eating pretty regular for 2 weeks. But to me, this was a very big deal. To add anything to the diet, especially something I liked, brought tears to my eyes. And while I was on my run, I was excited to get home to...
Delivery robot.
Excited to get home just to open up a pack of prosciutto, and I had eggs and bacon. Big surprise! I'm having eggs and bacon like every day. That was it. That was my whole day. The addition of prosciutto yesterday made me realize just how frustrated I'm getting with the lack of things that I can.
Yeah, he's only on day 15.
So
oh my god, poor guy.
Ned steak to see if I could find any evidence of RFK eating something that was seasoned. And to my surprise, it sort of looked like he does. Here's a photo of him in front of a steak, not eating it, and it looks like it has pepper. Here he did a photo op with barbecue. He's not eating it in the photo, but surely that has some added sugars in the seasoning. He strictly mentioned the good yogurt without added sugars. But then I found something different. A press release for the dairy industry where RFK was promoting Americans eating more dairy.
Well, I grew up in a world where milk was the healthiest thing that you could eat. There was been an attack on whole milk and cheese and yogurt over the past couple of decades.
All right, y'all. Secretary Kennedy and I are now going to scoop some ice cream. Apparently, his favorite is mint chocolate chip, minus the green dye. And mine is just regular chocolate chip. So we're going to scoop some ice cream. Thank you all for being here with us today. We really
ice cream. How could they?
I must have heard that wrong. Surely she didn't say that her and Secretary Kennedy were gonna scoop some ice cream.
No, they wouldn't. On his carnivore diet?
I couldn't believe what was happening in front of my eyes.
What?
Just 2 weeks before Robert F. Kennedy spoke with Fox and Friends about his diet, this live stream occurred.
The betrayal, SMH. Why does he keep slowing it down?
Please tell me you're not going to take a bite. I've been eating meat for 15 days, Bobby. I've been eating unseasoned meat for 15 days.
Not only is he going for the cone, but he also has chocolate chips in there?
Please, Bobby, don't take a bite. Just don't take a bite of the ice cream, Bobby. I'm begging you, Bobby. Don't take a bite. I have never felt so betrayed. This diet is strict.
I can't fucking believe it.
What the F in Robert F. Kennedy stands for. That's right, the F word. The one you can't say. And I'm gonna say it
which one you have to say which F word you're talking about
right now. Failure.
Oh,
you have failed me, Bobby Kennedy, with your mint chocolate chip ice cream minus the green food dye.
Now, the Fox and Friends
Minus
interview
the
was
green
uploaded to
dye.
YouTube on August 10th of 2025. This live stream was on July 14th of 2025. There is a chance that RFK could have started the diet, say, the next day, but they mentioned that they spoke to him at the Great American Farmers Market.
At the Great American Farmers Market. And while I was there, I asked Bobby Kennedy, our secretary, what his diet is.
Which was August 3rd to August 8th, 2025.
Doing some
when
deep
somebody
digging
asks
right
you
now.
about your diet and you tell them what you're on and that it's been working for you, you'd probably talk about the diet you've been on for a while, not the one you've been on for 2 weeks.
A good yogurt without sugar in it.
So at the very least, this interview seems to imply
He's so
that the
pissed.
diet he had been on for a while was
He's
the
so
carnivore
pissed.
diet. So in seeing him take a bite of mint chocolate chip ice cream, I am adding pepper back into the rotation. I know. It's almost like I'm not even doing carnivore at all. Day
I can't
16,
believe
and
this.
it was time to work out for
Dude,
real.
I mean, throw away the whole video idea. He added pepper to the diet? Okay, yeah, so we're failures.
From
SMH.
RFK, I put the jeans back
SMH.
on, but I needed to go full power. Let's do this.
Dude, not the fucking song again. Why does he have Bangarang again? At least it's part 2 of Bangarang. I've now realized this makes me look really weird because just if somebody was to walk into my stream right now, I'm just watching a guy work out.
I did about a third of the workout and I gave up again. I felt really weak.
Okay, I just woke up. It is day 17, but I woke up to a dream that became a stress nightmare. And the dream was I was standing just over there at my counter in my kitchen, hunched over, eating one of those like frozen chocolate pies, not thinking anything of it. And then when I was getting to my last bite, I was like, oh my God, just a few bites of this will completely change the way my body is processing everything and ruin all
That
of
means the
progress.
carnivore diet is
So then
working.
in
It's
the
changing his
dream,
mindset.
I started trying to make myself throw up before I digested it. Woke up from that dream and was like, do I just full blown have an eating disorder right now? Like,
It means the carnivore diet is working.
But that's not like for the video. I promise you the dream was not for the video.
Anyways, I am definitely moving this week. So I started packing up my place, especially my kitchen, and kept only
He's doing this video idea in the middle of a move? What? Who? What?
the essentials.
Why? Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah. That seems
Then
about
I
right.
made myself a wonderful new recipe. It's called Bowl of Ground Beef with a Little Bit of Bacon. I got it from the Carnivore Diet subreddit, and wow, it tastes like meat.
I'm not really in a bowl. There's a bowl of sauerkraut. I know you thought I was in a big bowl, but it's actually a small. I'll show you. It's actually a small bowl.
Whoa, that's crazy. He lied to me.
Optical illusion.
Oh, okay.
Crazy stuff. Movie magic. I don't know. The things you can do with cameras.
Dude, he's so fucking bored. He's gotta be so bored, bro.
Little alien.
Okay.
That's my body goals, by the way. That motherfucker had visceral fat for sure. Look at his build. And what's going on with those fingers? Boy, would I like to.
What is he on about?
Fuck.
I am now the better part of a month into this lifestyle, and I will say the eating actual meals part has gotten a lot easier. But I was naive to think that I was past the temptations outside of the meals. Those are getting worse. Today I went to the grocery store to get some meat, obviously, and I found
that would
myself
suck.
just looking at the cakes, wishing I could take a bite. I had plans that night, so I rushed to cook myself some food, and for some reason decided to torture myself by watching a Binging with Babish peanut butter and jelly sandwich video
Why-
while I ate my meat.
why would you
Everything
do
looked
that?
so good that I straight up had to turn the video off at one point. Sorry,
Yeah,
Babish,
no
I don't know
shit.
which PB&J tasted the best. To be honest, I don't fucking care. I'm jealous. Later that night when I went to my friend Zay's show, I ordered a soda water without the lime. First off, at the bar, they charged me $3 for a soda water. We can't be doing that. We can't be charging people for water just because it's a little bubbly. But I think they misheard me and thought I said soda water with lime because that'd be a super normal thing to say.
I got a soda water, but I can't have the lime. Do you want the lime?
Brother. There's lime in there. There's lime in the drink. You can't have it now. You can't have that. That's poison.
Laughed at.
That's dead water at that point. You just added dead ingredients to it.
This is the world you wanted for me, Bobby. A world where I can't even have the lime. When I move, I hit a very repetitive routine for the next few days. With little time to do anything other than work.
Dude, he's fucking crazy for doing this in the middle of moving.
The grocery store.
What the
cook
hell?
And eat meat, pack, and repeat. The same thing day after day after day. Now, there's something about these days that I find equal parts stressful and peaceful. Obviously, there's a lot to be done, but there's really no choices involved. There are things to be packed, and there is meat to be eaten. I don't really have to think about much. Part of me does enjoy not having to battle what I think is healthy or not every day. Because to be honest, since I was a teenager, that choice has kind of plagued me for every meal. I want to do a good job and be healthy, but also enjoy my life. And there are some foods that get both of the...
Oh my
Buffalo
God.
wings, pizza, and beer doesn't exactly have me feeling like I did a good job. So to have a pretty restrictive meal plan while miserable most of the time did silence a little part of my brain that I don't love.
That's a fair pro to have, not gonna lie. This is what I'm talking about though. Like most diets and like ways to change your life to make yourself look better. It's like, yes, you will look better. You will lose weight. You'll gain muscle. You can look hot, I guess. But then the rest of your life is depressing. I would much rather be, you know, a little bit chubby, but I get to enjoy every meal that I've ever wanted than be so depressed but look hot. Like, I feel like that's a... Is that not a fair assessment to have?
The final night in my place. Earlier that day, I had a delicious 4 burger patties for dinner. I ran out of Munster cheese slices after 3 patties, so for the 4th, I actually cut some Port Salut in the shape of a cheese slice. And while it melted different, it was very gooey and actually really good. But I soon realized that I had packed all of my plates away for the move. So with my 4 burger patty and kimchi dinner, I had perhaps the most fine dining experience in all of the 8 years at my apartment.
I still can't believe he's doing this YouTube idea while moving. It's crazier than the idea itself.
I don't have any dishes to cook breakfast, so my breakfast will be 2.5 slices of cold bacon.
Now, I did not film any of the actual move because I don't want any of you freaks to know where I live.
True.
But the diet actually made this day very challenging. The 2 things I need access to are refrigeration and the ability to cook. And during a move-in day, you just don't really have either of those. So other than these slices
He
of
also
bacon,
needs to make
the
an
only thing
insane
I ate
amount of
the full
calories.
day was a pack of prosciutto in my car in between places. So by the end of the night, I decided to break the fasting rules because I was starving. I got myself a nice steak from my new local
That's a
grocery store
fucking
and some
huge
sauerkraut.
steak. Oh boy. That protein ain't kicking in, bro. The protein ain't not kicking in right now. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. The protein kicked in.
That's what the diet's all about, baby. This is nothing. Sauerkraut. One of my 4 foods.
In the days following my move, I mostly felt pretty good. My workouts were still slower and weaker, but mentally things weren't that hard. There are a lot of things that I hate about this diet, but if I'm being honest, there are a couple of things about having a restrictive diet that I do love. The constant voice that asks me whether the choices I'm making are healthy or not is silenced. And if I'm being honest here, I kind of feel like I'm doing a good job. When you've bought into the fact that the difficult thing you're doing is healthy, sticking with it feels good. I've been good for nearly nearly a month now without breaking the diet. Sure, good means I've mostly just eaten meat at the expense of the lives of like 30 to 40 animals.
Yikes.
But good nonetheless. The social stuff is annoying. Like, I was at a friend's birthday party and they set aside some unseasoned meat for me.
He's being modest.
I'll have a little bit. If everybody's doing it, I'll have a little bit.
Well, not everybody.
If everybody who's anybody is doing it.
Just me and my plate of unseasoned shrimp and a little
Hey,
bit
at
of steak.
least they made some for him. That's, you know, that's nice enough.
Now, I did think about mixing lamb into my diet once, but after seeing the film Sheep Detectives, I don't think I'll ever do that ever again. Why was everyone so mean to Winter Lamb? I love you, Winter Lamb. I will not be mean to you. I will protect you. Get behind me. You know all that shit I was saying about being used to the diet and doing a good job? I take it all back. Yesterday I had gotten American cheese for the burger patties I had, and so I made a 6-egg omelet with American cheese. It was too much. And unfortunately, I've finally gotten the egg ick just 2 days before being done. On top of that, I got the same ick for sauerkraut. Being tired of two foods on this diet takes away like half of the pie chart. After my omelet, I met some friends for brunch, and the only thing that I could order was 2 sides of bacon. I kid you not, the bacon arrived at the table, and for the whole patio to hear, the waiter loudly said, 4 pieces of bacon for Eddie? Yeah, that's me. Those 4 pieces of bacon are for me. And I don't know if it was just that I was getting super tired of the meat diet, but I felt awful. The highlight of one of my last days was trying these kimchi pickle chips. Most pickles that you can buy at the grocery store aren't fermented, but these are. I just want you to hear my very real reaction to having something new and fresh for the first time in weeks.
He's allowed to have pickles? Is that not a vegetable? What? Hold on. Ooh, nice crunch. Nice crunch. I guess it's fermented. Yeah, it's fermented. But he hasn't had them this whole time.
Tomorrow, I got one of those keto strips that you have to pee on to show if you're in ketosis or not. So here's proof with something that I peed on.
Oh, he actually had to do that.
Of faking this. I really did hold to this all month. I am proud of myself.
All right. Let's talk about the
Fuck.
last day. So the last day of this
Would you
whole
eat
thing
deep fried
is
pickles?
actually the
I don't
day
like
that I needed
pickles,
to
so
go over
probably
my
not.
apartment and clean it out because my lease was about to be up. At this point in the diet, you know, things are running smoothly. I make my bowl of ground beef. I put it into the Tupperware container.
Why does he not have a house? I understand that he lives in probably California, so everything's super hella expensive, but Eddie's gotta have money. Why does Broski Doski not have a
I
house?
didn't want to be thinking about my weight the entire time, so I made a plan in the beginning to weigh myself on day 1, and then
Bro, he's gotta have so much money at this point.
day 30. My scale was actually at the old apartment, so I was gonna pick that up and a few other things, clean, and then get out of there. Now, what I'm thinking when I'm heading over is that over the last month, I've actually started to feel a lot different about my body than when I started. I have had different stages of losing weight and gaining weight and working out a ton since I was like maybe 16 or 17 years old. But ever since like I would say 2023, I've had a really good relationship with food and how I feel about my body, my exercise, my health.
Oh, that microwave is dirty.
Kind of had me falling back into an old pattern of it was like the more that I worked at my body and the more I committed to my diet, the worse I felt and the more I criticized myself.
Damn.
I feel like when you make such a big focus of your day, your diet, and your relationship with your body, you just start looking in the mirror different. But
That's the other thing, is that you have to be so obsessed with your like own appearance in order to do stuff like dieting. And like dieting and exercise takes up so much time of the day. It ends up being an obsession, bro. Like the more research I did into like getting healthier and like getting abs and shit like that, the more I realized that the people that do this, it is their whole life. I'm like there are very little amounts of people that have like crazy workout bodies that don't make their entire life just that, you know? It's like such a small amount of people that have a very, very nice body, but they're like, oh yeah, I just go to the gym every day, but like only for a couple hours, and I eat whatever or whatever.
I didn't like is that I felt like I was losing weight. And I was bigger when I was younger, and so the idea of being skinnier still does like feel positive.
I
and,
feel
like, feedback
that.
in, like, the back of my brain, like
Yes.
this kind of insecure teenage part of me. And I think, you know, over this month, I started to feel better about myself in that way. And
I'm
so
kind of at
I
the
was
same
kind of
point he
excited
is. Not
to
gonna
get
lie.
on
I
the
think he's
scale
thinner
and
than
see
me
what the
though.
number was. I felt like I had cut weight. I felt like
He's
I was
definitely
skinnier.
thinner than
And
me.
then I got on
Holy.
the scale. Reminder: when I started this whole thing, it was 191.6 pounds. RFK said he lost 20 pounds of visceral fat on this diet. And I have dedicated an entire month to just eating basically meat and then cabbage for 30 days. So when I got on that scale, and it was 186 pounds, dude, I was so mad. A little over 6 pounds is what I lost during this whole thing. And my goal wasn't to lose weight, but to be honest, I didn't feel any extra mental clarity or this crazy word retrieval that he was talking about. I just felt like me, except I had a bunch of meat for a full month.
I mean, he did.
To be done
He
before
did
I
lose
had
6 pounds, but accounting for time of day, depending on what you ate recently, if you didn't eat recently, and also like what you're wearing at the time, because I'm pretty sure he was wearing clothes when he checked it the first time, which is interesting, and also like a bunch of other factors he wasn't really accounting for. Only losing like 5 pounds when you just basically went through hell. Yeah, that does kind of
My
suck.
first regular meal again. First, I went to the hospital and got some blood work done before my veins were tainted with bread or
True.
vegetables.
Tainted with bread and vegetables. Don't you mean
Before
this
breaking
evil
the diet,
seed
I was sure to
oils,
do
huh?
One final thing. I needed to make sure to take progress pictures of my body.
Who is that? Why did he look up strongest guy in the world?
Is it good? Yeah.
He's
Then I
posed
headed
up
to the
like a
grocery
Roblox
store,
character.
Got my supplies and made a good old peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yummy.
And oh my god, this was the best thing that I maybe have ever tasted in my whole life, and I'm not exaggerating.
He sounds like he's about to cry.
So the diet was finished, I had regular food, and everything went back to normal.
Okay,
But
let's see it.
then, a few days later, through my insurance app, I got a message. And that was because the results of my blood work showed that my cholesterol was way higher than it was in January. And so the message from the doctor that looked at my blood work goes as follows. Your most recent blood test shows that your bad cholesterol is super high. Based on your age, gender, cholesterol level, and your overall risk factor, and this next part is in all caps, we highly recommend that you start on a cholesterol medication. Not
Yikers.
only to keep the cholesterol level low, but to keep your arteries
But follow the Redditors. They know better.
open.
Don't listen to these evil doctors. What are they there for? To help you? No.
And most importantly, lower your risk to develop any cardiovascular event such as a heart attack and stroke. Then it comes with a prescription for cholesterol medication, and it begs me in all caps to follow up with my primary care doctor about managing my cholesterol. Now, I will say, this was scary to receive. I
Yeah.
don't really care what somebody on the carnivore diet subreddit says about my cholesterol. This is a doctor who seems freaked out for me. As I was going through this
All
month,
caps is a crazy thing to receive from your doctor.
listening to a lot of podcasts that RFK would do. And at one point he had this guy on who was talking about how doctors will just prescribe medication.
My mom was on the chronic disease treadmill. For 40 years, it was one pill after the next. High cholesterol, oh, no problem, here's a statin. High blood sugar, no problem, here's metformin. High blood pressure, ACE inhibitor. Every single time, this is a drug deficiency, no problem, just take the pill. And the reason I'm in this fight is because if one of those doctors, instead of prescribing her another pill, said, I'm going to write you a note with a detailed dietary plan.
Which was baffling to me because I've never interacted with a doctor that hasn't also just given me general health advice. And in my doctor...
That's true. Even my own doctor would be like, you should just exercise and eat healthy, or like, what are you eating? And like, how do you exercise? How's your day go? What's your daily basis? I feel like, am I crazy?
doctor's message about my cholesterol medication, it also includes a full breakdown on how I can improve my diet and exercise to lower my cholesterol. I'm sure if I went to my doctor, they'd also have a discussion with me about this. But what freaks me out is if you are somebody in this country who isn't as lucky as me and can't afford insurance, it's very easy to believe people who tell you that doctors actually don't care about your health and that they'll just write you a prescription and that's it.
That's
because you
so
can't
true.
afford to go to the doctor. You can't afford to have that conversation. And so I feel like that argument is even more appealing when you're on the other side of things, because then it tells you you actually don't need this stuff because doctors are out to get you and they don't care about your health. So it's actually okay. And instead of, say, I don't know, voting for your own health insurance, maybe you should just eat a bunch of meat instead.
So
It's
true.
a really interesting time. And when you go to the doctor and they tell you that you should eat better and exercise, this is not like a thing doctors don't tell you. They do. Trust me, I've experienced it. It's just not like a compelling story. Okay, I should, but is it going to taste as good as a whiskey and Coke? No. Like, come on. But if there's like what we have now is like people in positions of power who really understand how to tell a story that gets people really engaged. Not everybody, but like a lot of people. And there's like a power to that. And I think that, like, honestly, I do believe that RFK Jr. believes the shit that he is full of. I have no indication that that is not the case. But I think that ultimately, like, he believes that illness can only result from the choices of individuals, which as a person who got cancer through no fault of my own, I don't think is true. The main mediator for the cancer that I got is whether or not you get mono as a child, which I did. And like, that wasn't my fault that I got mono. You know, there's this idea that illness is unfair and thus it must have some unjust cause or some, you know, if it's happening to me, some unjust thing happened to me. If it's happening to someone else, then maybe they did something that caused it. But that's not how illness works. We get sick and eventually we all die of illness. Like, we don't die because we got old. We die of some kind of specific combination of illnesses. And like, that is how it is. Underneath all of this is this very upsetting thing to me where it seems like there is this idea that if you are healthy, you do not get sick. And so just stay healthy and you won't get sick. And if you got sick, it's because you didn't stay healthy. And I find this very upsetting. We are not as in control as we would like to be. And giving people this sense of control, giving them this like feeling that they can control the destiny of their health, is both a lie, and also it makes it feel like if there is somebody who is unhealthy, it's their fault, which is not how it goes.
Okay, so it's the promise of control. So if somebody promises that you can control something, they're much more likely to be like, oh, really? Wait, I can. Oh, really? Interesting. So they're much more likely to believe something like that because it's so appealing. That makes a lot more sense. I can see that being very likely.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for watching till the end of the video.
Why am I in the
This is
trash can?
completely optional. If you have any interest, I started a Patreon with my brother Tony for our channel together and also my channel, the one you're watching right now. We're making a bunch of stuff. I do DVD commentary on old videos, like the AI one was the most recent one that I did. I'll also be posting shorts there, and I go through my letterbox and talk about movies. Tony and I also make a completely Patreon exclusive show there called The Box from the Basement. We just had our friend Nakey Jakey on. We were a little slow to getting things going, but we're really getting into the groove this summer. So if that sounds like something you want to see, if you want to support us there, that would be cool. But it's completely optional. If you're thinking, hey, I don't want to support that guy, don't support me then. You got to the end of the video. That's really all I can ask. I worked really hard on it. So, like, thank you for getting to this point. That's all.
I guess we're going back in the trash can.
Goodbye.
Oh, nice. What a great video. What is this? What? No, get that Serbia away from those evil seed oils. No, please. No, that Serbia's gonna grow up so bad. No. What? It's over, bro. It's over. You can't have Serby next to all those freaking dead vegetables. It's hungry. Dude, what a great video. Eddie Burbank always makes great videos and always ends it off with like a great, what's the wording? Like, fuck, what's the wording? Like lesson, I guess you could say, in a way. Not really lesson, but like it was something to take away from the video in a way. I always love his videos like that because they're just like it combines the internet good video essay but also with a lesson at the end of the day, like a fucking kids cartoon.
Also check DMs.
Checking DMs? Low genuinely checking the DMs right now. What the fuck is that? What the hell? Chud Bob? This is Chud Bob? Why does iShowSpeed have Chud Bob? What the fuck? Can I have one? Wait, low, genuinely, I want a Chud Bob. Wait, what if I had a Latzzzy plushie? On a speed stream is crazy, bro. Anything can happen on stream speed, bro. It's another dimension from Earth. It's completely a different dimension from Earth. Anything can happen there. What is this photo? Brother, what is this photo? And why do we have it? Holy, I look so chopped. Can it fucking load? Why do I look so chopped? Why do I look so chopped? It's so chopped. Why do I look so chopped? No wonder that's the emote for Latzzzy, bro. Actual chopped, bro. That's crazy. Chopped and screwed? No, not the screwed part. I wish. SMHing my head right now. Chatteroonies and cheese. I think that's enough for today. Let's see. Who's live right now? You know what? Hold on. Before we go. Let's decide.
Chunk.
Chunk. No, we're not going to decide on chunk. Let's decide. What should we do tomorrow? Let's put a plan on it, shall we? What up, my brother? What is up? What should we do tomorrow? Do we have anything you want to see me do? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. What is going on in the Twitch.television sphere, huh? What's going on? New video when? When I win the lottery, perchance. Dude, this is the problem I'm having. I open up Twitch.television and there's nothing new. There's no new big thing. There's no big new thing. There's no big new big thing. You know what I mean? SMHing my head right now. There's also not even a lot of people live. This is very interesting. I mean, I know it's Monday, so obviously not a lot of people will be live, but Monday at 10:30 p.m., nobody's live? Weird. I mean, Onyx is live, but we've kind of rated her recently. We could raid Rosie. But she's 18 plus, so maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't? Other than that, we just have Astra. We just have Astra. We could raid into Astra. I'm trying to decide. Lulu's doing an event right now, so I don't like... I don't want to jump into an event and then them think they have to like pause their event to come say hi to me. Lulu is a great option, though, I will say. I'm trying to decide on what the fuck to do, bro. I don't want to be so bored all the time. You know what I mean? I don't want to show up to stream with no plan, with no plans. You know what I mean? I feel bad for you guys, for specifically. Consider you guys just show up and I have like nothing here for you guys. Welcome to the me stream.
Streamer is mean. Oh no, the streamer's mean.
W, bro. W. You guys want to learn to draw on stream? I had this idea a while back, but I think it would be kind of like... I originally thought, I was like, this could be stupid. But then I remembered that I am stupid. I have a drawing tablet. Do you guys want to learn how to draw on stream? Is that an idea? Is that a good idea? It's going to be really stupid for like the first stream because I'm bad at drawing. So you would just see Latzzzy gaming with really bad drawing techniques. But I'd be down to put like a drawing video on that we can try to learn from and like try to replicate. Would we down? I low-key just out of the top of my head, that could be an idea. We could do like the thing is I always wanted to learn skills on stream. I've had a few ideas of the Latzzzy learning skills thing. One of them was drawing. One of them was making music on stream, like FL Studio, but that's like a $200 thing. So I didn't want to buy that without being absolutely dedicated to trying to do that. And then what was the last one? The last one was... There was one more, learn to do something. Shoot. And it wasn't a backflip. I remember some guy said to do that. That was not happening. I don't remember. But the learn to do, like, have Latzzzy learn it. Oh, it's Blender. Duh. Blender, like, animation stuff. The thing is, all of these are cool skills that I could learn. But it would be like... It's like scratching the surface. Well, like even if I did a 24-hour stream, bro, like we just genuinely would not scratch the surface on skills. This is like a multi-day or multi-year thing that would require so much work and practice. Like, so I don't even know. I think we could try it though, just so we can see how the Latzzzy gaming is. I think that's what we'll do tomorrow. Unless I think of something else that I would rather do tomorrow, then I think that's the plan. I bust out the little drawing tablet and see what we can do. All right, hold on. Let me send you guys to Astra. Astra's playing a little bit of Warframe right now. So let's go say hi, chat. Boom. All right, chat. Thank you guys so much for coming in here today to watch me be Chud and watch a little bit of Eddie Burback. Hold on. Let me set up my end screen really quick. Exclamation mark raid. What the hell is exclamation mark raid? What is that supposed to do? Chatteroonies, real quick, hear me. Don't chunk me. Make sure you guys check out all the socials if you haven't already. Make sure you guys are checking out the alt YouTube channel. If you come from my main alt channel, if you come from my main YouTube channel, you probably don't know about this alt YouTube channel. So make sure you guys look at that too.
Chunk.
Don't call me the chunk. I'm gonna call you the chunk, Mr. Chunk. And last but not least, make sure you guys are in the Discord because that's when everything gets pinged. Especially like today when I said I'd be late. I said it in the general chat. So you got to make sure you are in there so you know when I'll be a loser and late as per usual. A lot of streamers have exclamation mark raid. It shows their default raid message if they do not say it. Ah, I do have this raid message. There you go. If you want to copy and paste that raid message when we go say hi to Astra, no problem at all. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, chat. Bye.